Then I shall begin.
We are ready.
All right.
Let's do it.
Then last time on Ashes of a Chardalon, the players managed to make it deep into the heart of Firestorm Peak. They found the vast gate and they found Madreas. And after a tense fight, they were able to overcome him and his mind-numbing horrors that he had summoned from the vast gate. But there was a price that had to be paid. First was Genlig, cast telekinetically into the vast gate. Her last words being, "Fuck you, Madreas," as she went in.
Well,
Pretty
at least
appropriate.
she goes
Pretty
out with
appro-
style. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This, coupled with the serious damage that Madreas and his boys were able to dish out, this drove Roberta over the edge, and she gave in fully to the wolf blood inside of her. Madreas was torn apart,
Oh yeah.
but Mana witnessed the whole thing. Roberta was genuinely horrified to have revealed this to her compatriots, and ran and hid deep within the maze of tunnels beneath Firestorm Peak. Cadence was able to talk her off the edge, and now you have left Firestorm Peak, and the tense silence rests between the three of you.
Are we on like our horses outside, or
We are.
I'm on my spider.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you got your spider.
He's
You
on
got
his
your spider.
I'm
Yeah.
walking.
Roberta is dead silent, and also last session, Cadence, you gave me a cloak to kind of cover herself.
Yep.
Because she doesn't. Basically, she's wearing that, and she is desperately trying to make sure that Mana does not look at her.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to do anything. I just kind of just say like as we're kind of moving along. Do you think my parents would approve of Charlotte? Just trying to not make any sort of like conversation starter about what happened. But the silence is kind of, I can bear it, but it's more of like, God, this is tense, and we just had a victory, and Mana just feels like a bit relieved that he was able to close the basket, but now new things.
I feel bad. I feel so bad because it's like we should be celebrating, but Roberta's like killing the mood like horribly.
Yeah, but he doesn't mind. He's just like, about. I think, well, monsters have been attacking. Well, Charlotte isn't a monster. No, not Charlotte. Isn't that right, Charlotte? And then I kind of pat my spider.
Yeah, Charlotte just goes,
see?
Roberta actually. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
That when you pat her, she rubs her head up under your hand.
Aww. I'm very happy.
Roberta does say very quietly, but enough that you can hear it. They should be fine with it. You did a great thing today.
Thanks. I mean, all of us did a great thing today.
Don't mind me. I'll just be in the background playing guitar.
I kind of just cough like, and I kind of just like move my throat a bit closer to Cadence, and I'm just like, about you, Cadence. What do you think about Charlotte?
Cadence is actually playing his guitar for a bit. Just low, like just try to soothe the mood and make it easy for everyone. And he's not really talking today, so
I see.
And
then
he'll leave the scene to both of you.
Oh, I do have a question. Where are we? Cause like
we're still in the tunnel, right?
We're still in the tunnel.
Peak.
Yep.
You're descending Firestorm Peak.
Yeah.
You'll be home by noon.
Don't we have to make it past the Duergar?
You already did.
Yeah, we're out. Yeah, we're outside.
Okay.
They basically told you. Yeah, they basically just told you Yes, thank you for saving us. We don't want to ever see you again. Get out.
I'll take it. I got my spider. I'm good. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, and I'm just gonna, just play music too alongside Cadence. Just
Mm-hmm.
you know, a bit of like a bit, maybe a bit cheery, but like yeah, that's really it. Nothing
Yeah.
too obnoxious in any way.
Oh, what was that for?
That was more for me to think how if the music is soothing to Roberta, and it actually is.
Nice.
It really, really is.
I thought it was wisdom save to see if Roberta runs off crying into the night.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I'm saving a specific scene for when we get back to town.
Yeah. It's gonna take a good half a day to get home.
Yeah.
Even on horseback. Right now, it's to set the scene. It's about I'm gonna say like 5 in the morning right now. Behind you, Firestorm Peak still glows and will continue to glow for the rest of the month. The dragon, you can see the dragon's tear comet is still hanging steady over the top of the mountain. The sun has not yet risen.
Mm.
The darkest part of the night. It's pretty cold. But when you do emerge, as you go down, there's no like oppressive force on your mind. You remember that when you came up here, there was that feeling that something was not right. That feeling is gone now.
Seems like we did it, guys. It doesn't feel like anything's wrong around here anymore.
Well, it's good. Like at least your land is purged. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, we can probably, if repairs or at least things are not to hold up, we can probably continue the festival when things are complete.
Yeah. And
It's going to be probably.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say it's probably going to be a little short. They're
Oh,
gonna need
yeah.
a week or two to recover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But
Oh,
like celebrations to be had, at least maybe not a festival,
True.
but definitely celebrations.
But
you know?
I think you
Yeah.
might want to talk to your family about the door guards under there.
Yeah, and the Underdark.
Apparently they're digging, the tunnel way under your lands, and it might be dangerous someday.
That's true.
So
But
yeah.
Hello.
I mean, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So my internet's doing some weird shit, so I'm gonna talk as long as I can.
Okay, it's fine.
it's fine.
It went from.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I thought that was me for a moment.
Yeah, no.
No, like I think everyone heard like, okay, so I'm gonna keep talking as long as I can. Okay.
And he's gone. Oh no.
Oh no, the role playing's too strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Roberta.
Yeah,
failed her
Roberta's
wisdom saving,
shame
like, crying
is-
into the night.
But for
Yeah.
now, I would suggest Mana to talk to his family about it. Like not
Yeah,
not
I think
just
it's
about
definitely something.
yeah, not just about the land has been purged, but also about the situation we faced before. So
Yeah.
and we definitely need
Yeah.
some serious rest. I'm like
Yeah, for sure.
exhausted.
Oh, I do have a question. How knowledgeable how widespread is the idea of the Underdark?
That'll be worth it, yeah.
It's known to your family. They have
My
gone
family,
into it a
yeah.
couple times. Yeah,
Okay,
people know
then.
about it. This part of the world, like everywhere north of Silverthorn, I will put up the maps to give you an idea of what this part of the world looks like.
Yep. Let's see it.
There you go. Yeah. See those mountains right in the middle of the map?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything north of it, everyone north of it has heard the stories of the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
They've
I
heard
see.
they've heard that they don't really know much about it. Like they don't know what monsters specifically live under there. What they have heard is a very specific legend that the dark god Torog crawls around in the Underdark, that he was condemned and imprisoned there for some ancient crime, and that if you invoke his name, he will crawl up to the surface and drag your victim down.
Oh, okay, that's scary.
Which is
And he
bad.
will typically drag the person who invoked his name along with them.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's I
Um,
see.
It is. I will actually let you make a history check or an arcana check. History, arcana, or religion. Your choice.
Well,
I think history.
It'll be your checks.
All right, 19.
Nice. Not bad.
Nice. That's a good one. With that check, you believe. Well, you've heard stories from your father about that he heard from his grandfather that this tale about Torag is not myth and supposition, but actual fact.
Oh.
Like your grandfather apparently long ago saw, like, heard someone curse another person in the name of Tarag, and he's according, I will spell it out for you. And apparently,
Okay.
like, almost like literally 3 or 4 seconds later, the ground just collapsed under him, and he fell right in. And it wasn't like there's something you can grab onto. It was like just a
Like a
perfect slide.
complete split. Okay.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
it's yeah. So people know the Underdark exists. They believe that there's a dark god that crawls around in the Underdark, and that if you invoke his name, he will claim you. So they try to avoid thinking about it as much as possible. They know they know it exists, but to them it's something bad, and you try to stay away from it.
But
Okay. I mean, I do have a question though. Like, so this has been a tradition for many years now that the gate is opened by when the comet comes, right? So, like, has there been any point where the Underdark like went out from the gate and attacked the surrounding area, or not at all?
No, that has.
Okay.
No, this is relatively recent. This seems relatively recent.
Okay. I mean, that's a good.
Actually,
I mean, it's an
let's make
idea.
an Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay. Nope, I don't think I do.
7. Aiden's gonna make the Arcana check if he likes.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know for sure, but sure. 21.
Yes, 21. All right. With that check, you know that the gates of Firestone Peak and the surrounding mountains are actually impregnable to damage. They were designed specifically to be that way. But the interior,
Yep.
the interior
That's the problem.
likely was not. Or
Okay.
the interior could only have been damaged when the gates were opened. So this means that the Durgar were in there for at least 20 years.
Okay. Okay.
So
And it will be hard for them to, invade the surrounding
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
they
If
might
ever.
they might be able to send like a raiding party out, but they can't actually take and hold territory because the gates
Like
will
army.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gates are going to close. They'll have to find another way out.
Still,
But
like,
based on
yeah, the land,
Yeah, sorry.
owners should beware of possible raiding parties, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that's
not a
true, yeah,
full-on
yeah, yeah.
invasion. Yeah.
yeah,
That's good. That's good. That's
Alright.
slightly better news. than we're
Yes.
having. Nice.
I mean, you don't think they will. You don't think the Durgar will
No,
because
we don't know because who
they
knows?
seem more interested in trading Nephelium. They have really pretty much all they need.
Yeah, but the Durgar captain that was turned by the
That's
Far
true, but
Realm,
you
so,
killed Madreus.
Yeah, so we don't really know. Yeah.
Yeah, but then as we're talking about this and the possibility of a raiding party, Mana
Yeah.
just kind of said well, if ever, well, since I imagine the Durgar don't know much about our lands, so if ever, maybe if possible, we can come to terms with them and actually talk things out in diplomatic matter,
Maybe.
and maybe every year when the dragon tier, right? Dragon's tier.
Dragon's tier comet.
Every 20 years.
Yeah. Dragon's
Yeah.
tier comet.
Yeah, once a comet comes by, maybe when it comes by, there could be an opportunity for trade.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just so that both sides just benefits from it, I guess.
Best to keep peace rather than war. That's good.
That is true. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll see if my parents will be open to it.
All right. We
That's
get
it.
back to the tower. While we're talking, we probably get back to sorry, not the tower.
The town.
Yeah, the town and
To Longbridge.
yeah, to
Long
Longbridge.
Bridge.
All right. Roberta.
Yep, I'm here.
I-
I'm listening.
Okay. Good.
Uh,
Good. Have you anything to add to this conversation?
About I kind of walked in halfway into it. So you guys were talking about the dragon tier comment, right?
Yeah.
And and the Underdark for the most part.
Yeah.
And
Right,
how that
yeah.
will
Just discussing it.
affect Longbridge and my family's land.
I think Roberta would probably say at the moment, because you know what, she's probably more than fine talking like missions and professionalism right now, because it distracts from her. She kind of says, well, to be honest, if some sort of peace can be brokered, it would probably be for the best. Although, to be honest, I feel like the Drogar just want to be left alone. So if we just don't bother them, I feel like your family's land should not be affected.
That's what we're
for the most
saying.
part.
That's we are discussing the potential of brokering a peace and even trade between them.
Yeah, and then even then though, this is a passageway from the Underdark. It won't just be Duergars that can come to our lands. It could be anyone really from the Underdark.
So if you guys
Yeah,
make alliance with Duergars, maybe they'll be the front liner to hold off.
They'll be they'll be the buffer if we might find out if something attacks them. Then
Nothing
we'll know.
unites people more than commonwealth.
Common, yeah, that is true.
Roberta does point out something though, which is more along the lines. The only thing that concerns me is that there are many creatures and things that we faced there, and there are also, I made a deal with a mind flare, and those creatures tend to not be the most trustworthy. There are some people in that place that a peace could be brokered, but I worry that there are some that would use that to their advantage.
That's why, we need to take it up to Mana's family.
Yeah, probably.
They are the ones to decide whether or not they're going to make trades or, even make contact.
I mean, knowing my family though,
we're the news guy.
Yeah, knowing my family, they won't be that open to an idea. At least in the sense that they are quite proficient in fighting monsters and the like. So, if anything, them knowing about the Underdark will probably help us maintain a proper perimeter, if ever. But so far, I think it's nothing that's too alarming just yet. We'll be fine.
I think it'd be wise to definitely bring it up with them, for sure. And who knows, they might actually have an idea that would work out for everybody.
That is true. Are we there yet? Hayden was just like, oh, come on, I've been walking for so long. Are we there yet?
I look at the horizon. Are we there?
Asking the
You've
DM.
got several more hours to go.
Oh, come on.
I look towards Cadence like, do you wanna switch? You can ride Charlotte.
I'm fine. I just think that I really need to get myself a find steed or phantom steed, something spell. I hate walking after battle.
How do you not have phantom steed, Robin? How could you possibly not have that?
Yeah.
I look offended by Charlotte not being a fine steed, and I just stop.
Roberta. No, Roberta. I almost gonna say Roberta would laugh a little bit, but no, she probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I actually do feel a bit saddened because Jenlig would be saying so many things, and Jenlig isn't here.
Yeah.
I can feel the space. I can feel the void. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Roberta
Jenlig.
does. Yeah, Roberta probably thinks a little bit. I was gone for a little bit. I'm assuming. So we talked about the comments. We didn't talk about Gen League. on our
we
thing?
haven't. No.
Okay.
We basically talk about what we said before, what we discussed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Do we
Brokering
bring
the
about Gen League now, or
I guess.
I'm pretty
guess
sure we didn't have time to discuss it as a group. We have a few hours left, so I kind of just bring up like,
Yeah.
do you think it's possible we can still save Gen League in the far realm?
The first thing is, does she really need saving? I mean, like, she's a race from
the Astral Sea.
The Astral Sea, so maybe she's got a few tricks under her sleeves.
That's true.
From what we know about the Far Realm, though, it seems like a much different place.
Another thing will be, how are we gonna locate her? Like, that would be a huge problem. I have no way to,
I also don't want to bring up the bad possibility that there is a high chance that she could just be dead.
Astral
I
Sea
mean,
is a dangerous place. Just that, period. So, if we have any way to return her, maybe we'll try, but
I think one thing that we could do is possibly find a cleric or maybe someone in town, and
We have
maybe
divinity, with like
some form of divinity, and at least figure out if they're alive or not.
divination magic, not divinity. Divination magic is what I meant to say, but
like scrying or something, maybe.
scrying. But
No,
doesn't
scrying
scrying
or-
only work on the same plane?
Well, or like a simple augury spell. Like, it's a spell
Augury,
that you can basically ask questions to your god, and then they can give you like simple answers.
Anyway,
Yeah,
just
augury.
magic.
Yeah.
Overall.
Some divination spells that put you in contact with the gods, get you yourself a couple yes/no questions. Of course, don't forget the obvious. You work for the Lovelace family; they have access to a huge number of resources.
This is true.
You also have Mana's family, who are seasoned adventurers. If either of them don't have the resources needed to find your Yankee friend, they may know someone who does.
Yeah.
They might know someone who does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll have a lot of questions to ask when we get back. Roberta is probably going to say this, since we're getting close. We're getting close back to town.
We are.
Yes.
Roberta's going to say, and she kind of like, I don't know about buttons up, but just kind of like makes her cloak a little bit tighter to cover her face. I would greatly much appreciate it if you didn't mention my other form.
Of course. I mean, I look at Cadence.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one with problems.
I mean, like,
I love how Mana turns to Cadence for some sort of support, and you're like, nah, man, I don't want to.
No. I was saying this because Cadence was like, I'm fine with it. Like,
I
you
just
don't.
kind of just say,
Yeah.
I just kind of whisper like, I just want you to say yes.
Sure. Yes. I don't see why that is such a big deal. We face monsters on a daily basis.
As he continues to speak, I slap him in the back of the head. Cadence. We'll keep it down low, Roberta. Don't worry. And I can just say, let's just avoid talking about it, please.
I'm not the one who brought it up. I'm totally fine with it.
You're the one continuing the conversation. Anyway, I kind of lead Charlotte, like, I gotta make sure they don't shoot Scarlet. Hold on, I have to stand in front.
That's true.
Okay.
Hey guys, oh my god, Mana's getting attacked by a spider.
Kill the spider.
All right. So,
Oh god.
As if we go through the gate, I put my hands up. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! This is my friend.
yeah. As the sun comes up, the sun comes up. It's about 11:30 in the morning now. It's almost lunchtime. You approach the gates of Longbridge. As you approach, you see the gates are open.
The gates are open. Oh,
Yeah, Mana's sister Raziel is there, and she's speaking. She's speaking to a group of about 10 men and women. When one of them points and says, "Hey, there they are!"
Yep.
hey, hi.
And
We're back.
she turns and smiles like she's about to say something, and then she notices Charlotte.
Wait, and then I look at Charlotte. Wait, this is.
You need to
Charlotte.
probably jump in front of Charlotte before she got
I
killed
jump in
with,
front of
with
Charlotte.
bolts
Don't
and
shoot her.
arrows.
I just say, wait, she's friendly. Watch, and then I pat Charlotte on the head.
Yeah. Now Raziel says, "That's not what I was going to say. Actually, I was
Oh,
going to say you are not going to bring that thing into town without letting me pet it first."
hey!
There we go.
And then I'm like,
There we go.
the best family. And then I'm just like,
Yeah.
go ahead, Charlotte. And then like I kind of will her forward, like I'm not sure if Charlotte is shy or anything, but I try.
You usher Charlotte forward, and Charlotte is quite confused. It is not Fluffy. Charlotte is not Fluffy. She is not as intelligent. She does not speak. But she is. She's basically like a well-trained dog.
Yep.
If that helps.
Yeah, that makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't eat people, I think it can stay.
No, it's gonna eat. You know what's actually gonna happen is that you're gonna find Charlotte with a puppy in its mouth, and you're gonna be like,
Actually, pretty much, if you don't feed Charlotte, she will wander off to go forage for herself, and she will eat small animals.
Yep.
Maybe
Mom,
even small children.
where did Old Yeller go? Oh, you don't want to know, Susie.
But yeah, I'm
behind the barrel.
just gonna be like, go ahead. So I let Charlotte get pet, and then
After Raziel is like, yeah, Raziel gives a whole, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's a good little abomination against nature? Who are you? Yes, it's you. It's you. Yes, it's you. But after she does that, she says, she turns to you and says, "I'll be honest. I'm glad you're okay. We had a vision. Well, Mom. She did a little divination done to see if you were going to be okay, and she had apparently the premonition said you were stuck in Firestorm Peak with a monster, and we were getting this rescue party ready to go."
Oh, that hurts. Oh.
and I just say, okay, wait, I want to know if I connect the dots.
Make
Hold
an
on.
insight check.
I just say no.
Mana, there is only one mana. With that insight check, you know that there is only one monster they could possibly be talking about.
It's
And
Charlotte,
there's no
isn't it?
She says, Raziel looks and says, "No, the Charlotte's not a monster though. It's just a giant spider."
He's a
All the
monstrosity.
time south. Those things exist. Those things run around all the time south of the Silverthorn Mountains.
True.
Okay, that's true. And then I'm just like, well, we're fine. I mean, we're not trapped, and there's no monster around. So
Oh, well, that's a relief. So I guess you were strong enough to do it then, huh, baby brother? You were able
oh
to do it.
yeah, I mean, if I didn't have help of these guys, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And then I kind of look at them and say, don't mention I got knocked down 5 times, please.
You know, Mana during fighting was like.
Yeah, Raziel says, "Well, you know what? I will tell. I'm sure Father will be more than happy to hear the news." Who
yeah,
knows?
of course.
We might even be able to get the fire festival on, although everything will be in a bit of a short supply. But
Oh, that's fine.
just trust me. Do not eat the spicy chungaritas. Just don't.
Why? Okay.
Just
And it's like, anyway, let's go back. I mean, Charlotte has a lot of stuff on her, and I want to make sure I unpack it and
Yeah.
let her free for a bit.
And Yeah, you notice a couple of the townspeople are looking through Charlotte's settlement, like, what is in this stuff? There's so much of it here. What is it?
It's half
Yeah,
a dungeon.
we-
That's lots of them,
Half a
baby. Lots of
dungeon. It's half a dungeon. So true. And I just say, we got a lot of stuff. Also, I need to talk to Dad and Mom as soon as possible. There's some things we found within Firestorm Peak that they need to know.
All right, she says, all right, yeah, they're. I'm sure they'll just be happy to know that you made it back safe and sound. So I will go let them know. I'll go let them know, get them ready for the shock of seeing you alive and well.
Okay. We'll get settled in. And I looked at my, Cadence and Roberta. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Let's go.
Rather than
Let's go.
sprinting into town, and you leisurely follow her, making your way up. And Charlotte is quite the attraction. The spiders may be common south of the mountains, but up this far north, she's quite the rarity.
Yeah.
I don't really know quite what to make of her. They're looking at it like, what is that shape? What's he doing with it? Is it a pet? Maybe it's a monster he tamed. You think it's a wizard that's secretly controlling them all?
The wizard of the team smiles.
Idea. I have entertained the idea. Like maybe you'll think we're brainwashed or something.
So just being the resident
That's
wizard
great.
of the team, I just smile.
Yeah.
So
No.
happy. It makes me so.
What if Cadence is the one who's mind controlling all of us?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well-
yeah.
When you get to the Arkwright Manor, Mom and Dad are waiting for you.
Oh, they're just waiting by the gate and just like,
Yeah, they're waiting to see you. And when you reach the gate, actually before you reach the gate, Castiel is immediately down the path and picking you up in a hug. He is- He's like, you made it. When I got the divination, we were so worried. Roz was getting ready to go in for an emergency rescue.
we're fine. We're fine. See, we're fine. I even got myself a pet. Hi,
Yeah, she
here's
looks-
Charlotte.
Yeah, she looks at it and she says, you were going to clean up after that thing. Or so help me, I will kick it out of the house.
Of course. Yeah, okay. I was kind of surprised because I'm just like, oh
Do you
right,
know
I have to
it-
take care.
Yeah, do you even know what it eats?
Meat? I look at Charlotte. Meat? Do you eat?
Alex, and she says, no.
Chihuahuas.
Yes, actually. Castiel says, no, Mana, they eat meat. They eat small animals.
And I'm just like, I think I have to pick up. I
They-
have to hunt now, don't I? Oh no.
She says, no, they capture the animals alive and then suck the juice out of them.
What? And then I just like, Charlotte, is there any way we can? Is there any way we can somehow avert your natural tendencies?
Is there like a PetSmart nearby?
Your father, Tabra, says, well, we could always puree the meat. We could liquefy it ourselves and give it to her to drink.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. It's like, okay, Charlotte, we'll find a way for you to stay in Longbridge. Anyway, my friends and I are tired, so actually, we should stop talking here because I have things to talk to you about. There's something I found. There's some things you should know about Firestorm Peak. And I looked at the rest of the guys. I'll see you guys for. Is it morning or?
It's lunchtime. You'll see them by dinner,
Lunchtime.
definitely.
Yeah, I'll see you guys by dinner.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Roberta's
right.
got a place she wanted to go anyway. Not out of town,
Alright.
just in town if possible. Is there like a music shop? A place that sells
No.
instruments.
No, not up here. This town is like a frontier town.
Ah, okay.
Right on the edge of. It's basically on the edge of the known world.
Is there a
I wonder who has music stuff in
Yep.
his background.
There may be. Yeah, well, your family's rich enough to afford to pay a musician to come all this way north.
Yeah. There's not like a guy. I was just wondering if there's like, while he was doing that, is there not like a guy I can give some gold to basically take his guitar?
Nope.
No.
Not
Okay.
a thing in my world can
there
take
is
my
like
guitar.
a trade shop. There's a trade shop.
There's a trade shop?
There's a trading post up here. Yeah, I will let you make a 1d20.
A 1d20.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, roll 1d20 for me.
You'll probably find a drum or banjo or something.
A 10.
Not a 10. They do have one secondhand. It's,
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Lightly used.
Nice.
The previous owner apparently had attached a blade to one end so he could use it as a makeshift axe.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's actually pretty metal, honestly.
Yeah.
Roberta goes into the trade shop and says, "How much for the guitar?"
The proprietor says, "Yeah, it's yours for 10 gold."
Nice.
Slam it on the table. Done.
He slams he puts the guitar in front and slides it to you and says, "Yeah, pleasure doing business with you, ma'am."
All right. I'll stay in town, but I still have my my hood up. And keep my hood up for now.
Nice.
All right. Mana.
Yeah.
Well, not actually. First, before I need to close the cut to Cadence and figure out what he's up to.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, what is Cadence up to now?
Cadence has taken a few hits, so if it doesn't hurt the team too much, he would like to sleep and take some rest.
Wow! Yeah!
Yeah.
Take it. Crazy ideas all around.
Yep.
He
So
can do
crazy.
that.
Yep.
He can do that.
He's gonna sleep like there's no tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Nice comfy bed.
Yep.
All right. Yes, we have beds, actual beds, not dirt.
Yep.
This is
Finally, not a hard rock tunnel. It's actual
Down
Oh yeah,
bed.
that's true. That's true. We were there
down
for.
pillows.
Yep.
Down pillows, no rocks for a pillow.
Yep.
We're in luxury now.
Yep. We are.
Yes. All right, Mana. What is your favorite food?
What's Mana's favorite food?
Don't know.
I mean, I think it's something simple. Maybe like a light stew. Something that... what kind of stew? Let's check a Fire Emblem food from Three Houses. and I'll pick from that.
Yeah, there we go.
At
That
times
seems
like
like a
this,
great.
you
That,
need
that seems like a great reference. Not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I found it. The full menu.
Ooh, nice. Johannes fried chicken.
It's simple. It's like chicken onion stew.
All right. That is what your parents had made for you for lunch.
Sweet.
Your
Yes.
favorite. It is. They were very worried about you. Clearly.
And I look at the stew they prepared, and I just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys didn't have to. This is my favorite." And I just kind of grab it and start eating
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah. By keeping your and stuff. Cassiel says, "Oh no, it's no trouble. I mean, you risked life and limb. It's the least we can do."
Anyway, so what I wanted to talk about was that the Fargate is closed within Firestorm Peak.
Avarice says, "Good."
For sure.
Or we could tell. We could definitely tell. At around midnight, he said, "Avarice says around midnight, everyone woke up. There was like a giant weight had been lifted from our minds."
Good. That makes me happy. Second thing, though, I think this concerns Father a lot more. Within the gates of Firestorm Peak, there's apparently the caverns inside the Firestorm Peak leads down to the Underdark, and within Firestorm Peak is a how would I say this, kind of a settlement of Duergar.
Yeah. Tavros raises his eyebrows at this. He says, "Interesting." I always assumed that the mountain was impenetrable.
Well, it seems like in the inside it can be like destroyed in some way, but the exterior cannot.
Yeah. He nods and he says, "What were the Duergar doing in the mountain?"
Well, it's become sort of a hub, a trading area for them. We saw, well, that's how I got Charlotte. There's a trading hub there, and we went around. There's this metal called Nephelium. It's
Yes.
this glass sort of steel-like object.
I
It's hard
hate
to
to
see.
interrupt. I hate to interrupt
Oh, yeah.
you, Mana, but I do know what Nephelium is.
Oh, sorry, my
The
bad.
big rush. Their father smiles and says, "It's fine." But yes, the big rush ended back when I was a child.
The goat rush.
The last of the Nephelium was panned out of the
Nice.
river.
Nice.
The last of the Nephelium was panned out of the river shortly before you were born.
I see. Well, I don't think. Well, from what we know, the Dragar doesn't seem interested of exiting the mountain anytime soon. So,
Yeah.
just something
thanks
to bring up.
Yeah, Tavros thanks for a moment says, "And if they are mining the Nephelium, they have no reason to leave. They have a greater source of wealth in there than they could ever hope to take from us. Besides, the gates only open once every 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to do? What will they do when they leave?"
That's true. I mean, if anything, if they do decide in some reason that a hostile threat ever comes out of there, I'm sure we can handle it.
Of course. And if we can't, we can always lock the gates and send word down. And Lord Lovelace will send a few adventurers to have an adventure, as it were. And you see your father and mother, they both just get this faraway look in their eyes, and Cassiel smiles slightly and says, "Oh, those were the days."
Oh, they want
I've
retired.
got the feeling that
Man,
a lot
yeah,
of
that's
met.
what
before us.
that's what happens when they retire.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, all the days.
yeah, that's actually how they met. They
How I
were
met
sent by
your
one of the
mother?
Lovelace lords. They were sent by one of the older Lovelace lords to go adventuring inside of an enemy camp, and they wreaked an enormous amount of havoc. That's how they met. They decided apparently back when they first met, their relationship was a little rocky. They kept on getting into fights, and then they kept making up afterwards.
Enemies, friends to lovers. That's the trend I love. That's
Not exactly. What happened was first they actually got married so they could do it more conveniently. Then they learned to love each other, and now they get along quite well.
Is something I want to ask, and then there's this last thing. Third, we had a companion. Her name was Jinlig, and during the fight with the far gate, she was dropped into it, and you know more about the far realm than I ever did back then. What are your chances to get out of there?
Cassiel thinks for him, says, "Very low. The far realm is a place that natural laws do not apply. It is actively hostile towards all natural life that encounters."
Okay.
So then Tabra says, "Yeah, very quick. Mic check. Can you guys hear me?"
Yeah.
I can hear you. Yeah.
We're just being
We're good.
quiet because
Okay.
I'm just being quiet. Listen. No. You're doing great. I love Mana's family. They're fucking awesome. I want to listen to them.
All right. All right. Tavros thinks for a moment and says, "Junlig. That sounds like a Githyanki name."
I nod and. Yep, we seem to have the same goal in mind, and we partnered up. And me asking this, I am worried about her.
Yeah, Tavros nods and says, "If she is a Githyanki, then that means she has a greater chance of surviving. Her psychic training gives her the edge."
So then it would be better to say, well, I think me asking this, it's kind of obvious that in some way I might want to help her, but I think we would be more of a liability if we tried to help her now.
You think? Yeah, he thinks for and says, "Well, you have a couple of options to get her back.
Couple
The
of
first-
options? Okay.
Yes. The first and most obvious option is to get yourself some kind of protection against the Far Realm, return to Firestorm Peak, reopen the vast gate, and go through it, and hope you're able to find her and get back out before the gate closes."
It's fine. We got 20 years to kill.
Yeah, I've got 20 years to kill. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
True.
I'm totally fine with
that
it.
is true. Oh, you freaking
Tabras.
always playing the elves.
Yes,
Yes.
that's my jam.
Tabras says, "Your second option is to find somebody who knows the gate spell. I'm sure
The
Lord
gate
Lovelace has.
spell?
I'm sure Lord Lovelace has quite a few people in his employ who could cast that spell for you."
How much is a gate spell? That
It's
costs
a
a
not.
lot.
It's a ninth level spell. As
Yeah.
somebody who, as someone who works for the who's worked for the Lovelace family before, I'm gonna assume we're gonna have to pay a lot of money, or we're probably gonna have to go and pay a favor for a favor, which is more likely.
Yes, you're gonna owe a heck of a lot of money or one heck of a favor. The spell does not come cheap.
Yep.
Doubly so if you're calling someone out of the Far Realm.
Yeah.
Like I said, you'll get them back, but they might bring some passengers along for the ride.
Okay.
Which we'd have to deal with.
Yes.
Is there any other options?
He says, "There's precious little. First, you need to make sure your friend is alive.
Yep, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Second, the only way to get her back is to either call her from the Far Realm or go to the Far Realm yourself."
Aha.
Neither.
I don't think I don't think Jen Lig ever mentioned any of her family at to some point,
Nope.
or
No,
any other
She
people who would know.
mentioned
She
the only
didn't.
thing she.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just if I recall, the only thing she mentioned was that Medreus had scarred her face and that she was forced to stand at attention in a field for weeks in the Githyanki city on the astral plane, and that she came once she had done her penance. She came back to get her revenge on Medreus.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And plus, and then what's his name? Tabras says. Besides, Githyanki don't have families that you could contact. When the Githyanki lay eggs, and when the egg is laid, it's taken from the mother and kept in an incubator along with several others in groups called creches. When the eggs hatch, Githyanki are immediately taken to the mortal plane, and they are trained in fortresses there to become warriors.
Ah, okay. I always get weirded out when I remember, oh, that's right, Githyanki lay eggs.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then,
well,
I just say, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just say, like, this is tough. And, like, I think it's a lot to think about. I mean, she was a good companion, but I don't think I want to risk my other two friends to go into the Far Realm itself. So, I'll think about it. What do you think?
Tavros says, "This is coming from an old soldier. I think you should, if she risked her life to help you, I think you should be willing to risk it to help her.
I know.
Especially since she was really under no obligation to help you."
Yeah, and then I'm just like, that makes sense. I'll talk about it with Roberta and Cadence. Okay, I know this. I said that was the last thing, but I actually have one incy little thing to ask.
Yeah, he nods. Your parents nod.
Roberta, don't fucking kill me, okay? But
you bastard!
I just say, hey, I'm not gonna spill the beans. Calm down. I just ask, I kind of just say, what? Just an odd question. I've seen some things within the mountain, and
What
I
if
just
our
wanted
friend is a
What?
werewolf?
No, be quiet, be quiet. It's like I just say, I just wanna know about lycanthropy. Like, 'cause
Castiel says,
I know it's about werewolves, but I don't know much about it other than that.
Castiel says, lycanthropy is a curse. It's typically handed down by gods, hags, or similarly powerful entities as some kind of a punishment. Lycanthropy can be transmitted through the bites of someone infected, or it can be transmitted through heritage. There are families of werewolves, families of wereboars, of werebears, and other assorted lycanthropes. Lycanthropes have powerful regeneration, but are quite susceptible to silver.
I nod, and okay, that's all I need to ask, and I hope they don't catch on why I'm asking. Can I like roll a deception to make it seem like I just wanted to ask out of curiosity, like my general like kind of
Tabret's is going to say, sure, make a deception check.
Natural one. Natural one. Natural. That's good. That's good.
I'm good.
Tabret is going to say, why do you ask? Did the Duergar have lycanthropes among them?
I nod and I say, yeah, just interesting. I mean, it's weird. I haven't seen them before. It's the first time I've seen werewolves or the like. I'll take the stew, and I'm quite tired, and I want to sleep in my room.
All right. No, it's just, well, you go do that, son. By the way,
Yeah?
before you go, your mother and I are very proud of you. You did good today.
I smile and I just say, thanks. I'm looking forward to dinner. Oh, Razio was thinking about the idea of the festival coming back, but I assume that's hard job. So I'll let you guys think about it. Bye. I kinda,
It's going to come back. It's
Yes.
just going to be.
Yeah.
It's just going to be very, very short.
Okay, and I'm like, great, and I'm just like, bye, and then like as I exit the door, I'm just like, I'm just like, oh, that's not good for my heart, and I'm just gonna go back to I'm gonna do something, and I'm just gonna PM you what. It's just a quick thing, but like,
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink of water. You guys keep doing it, because I have a thing that I want to do tonight as well, but you keep going.
Alright.
there you go. That's all.
All right. Yeah, you do that. You give the orders. As you do, one of the servants comes up to you and says, ma'am, excuse me, sir, there's a man with a package for you outside.
A man, and okay, and I kind of go there, and like I'm
You
very.
go out there,
Oh, is it my armor?
Nice.
It's a tiefling man dressed in stained traveling leathers. It says, man, this place is a very weird place. He's looking
Hi.
at Charlotte, just busy spinning her web outside
Oh,
the house.
that's my pet. Hello.
It says, oh, yeah, sure, hi. Package for a Manakel Arkwright.
Oh, that's
Some
me.
kind of armor.
It's here, and I kind of grab it off his hands. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, here,
I've
I
been
need
waiting
you
for
to,
this.
you need to sign for it.
Oh, yeah, of course. And I kind of just go over, and I'm like, yep, okay. And I sign it, and I'm just like, thank you so much. And I want to give him a
You're very
tip.
welcome. Have a good day.
Wait, hold on. Just an extra thing for you for coming all this way, and I give him like 5 gold.
It tastes like, well, that brightens my day up considerably. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. And he turns and he mounts on his horse by the gate and leaves. And you now have your breastplate.
Yes,
Finally.
I'm so happy. This is like, finally, I won't have crap AC.
Hey, my armor, the armor I gave you is nice, okay? Don't
It's
do
nice, but I know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying.
It's listen, Cadence, Mr. 21 AC. Poor Mana needs to.
Oh,
21
actually,
AC in the.
it's 27 AC, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mr. 27 AC, who's in the back line. I think Mana needs some armor.
Yeah.
Hey, I gave him my armor. No, I never need to wear it.
Yeah, man, as you go inside, you unpack your armor. Yeah, it's all there. It's your breastplate. And as you do, you hear heavy footsteps, and Nathaniel says, "So, you finally got your armor. Are you ready to go for round 2?
What? Tomorrow. Not today. Tomorrow. I'm really tired.
Of course. I don't want to. I want to make it as fair as possible." And he claps you on the back and says, "Look at that! Our little brother is finally becoming a man."
And actually, oh gosh, hold on. What music am I hearing?
It's very gentle.
Yep.
I'm hearing music for some reason. Hold on.
You're hearing music because I'm playing it.
No, I'm hearing other music. Okay, there you go. I'm good. Okay, and I just say, Nathan, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Nice.
So there's this person I really care about,
Mm-hmm.
and they are going through something, and I don't think I can help them. So is there anything I can do?
He says, Nathaniel thinks for a moment. It says, "I think the best thing you can do for them is to be there for them. Like a lot of people have good advice, have no end of advice for those going through tough times, but very few people are willing to lend a shoulder to cry on or a sympathetic ear to listen to."
That makes sense. And I'm just like, okay, thanks a lot. And
No problem. Remember, tomorrow.
yeah, of course. I'm gonna put this in my room, and see ya.
All right. Yep. See ya, indeed.
So what
That's it.
time is it? What time is it, by the way?
It's about 1 PM now.
Oh,
The sun
okay.
is shining quite brightly, and there's a renewed sense of hope and optimism in the air.
Nice. God, I have to wait till
Roberta
I have to
setting.
wait. Well, Roberta's going through a lot, but because I have to wait till night to do the thing that I want to do.
You
I
can
gotta
only
wait till
transfer
late.
by night? That's
It's
so...
it's the only thing. It's something that I want to do in the evening, so probably after supper. So
Nice.
Roberta
Plans to
actually.
transform and eat the guitar.
Yep.
Exactly. Actually, there are a couple things Roberta would like to do. One, Roberta would like to get her is there like a blacksmith or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
This-
Roberta would like to, if at the very least, fix Jaeger because Jaeger's broken.
Smart.
And if possible,
Melt
she's wondering
the hammer.
if she can melt
sorry.
down
The axe.
the axe, the Nephilium axe, into Jaeger in some way, per shape, or form, just to make it like magical to a certain extent,
The
if that's
blacksmith
even
has no-
possible.
The blacksmith has no enchanting abilities and can well, he can certainly melt down the Nephilium axe to turn it into other things.
Arrow.
Oh, okay.
perhaps? Arrow.
He is something you should probably know. He is not used to working with that metal. He can make like small things with it, like when the old ice iron rush, when the old Nephilium rush was happening, they would lords would send people to buy the Nephilium and use it to like make windows in their for their castles.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Of course they
Transparent
would.
as glass, but strong as steel. Particularly rich lords would buy huge chunks of it to make like bars for their prisons because they had a sick sense of humor.
Right. Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's nice. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. But so he only ever had this blacksmith only ever had experience working with small amounts of the metal. He could probably try to shape it into like a nice set of utensils, but that'd probably be the extent of it.
He couldn't maybe meld it into like a dagger at the very least.
He probably could, yeah, dagger, yes, and you'd have a huge chunk of nephilim left over.
Sure, let's do that.
But he can repair Jaeger. That is entirely within his power. It's
how much?
It's gonna. Hang on, let me look up the cost of a crossbow now, because it's gonna cost a fraction of that. Plus time.
Half the cost, maybe?
No, not half. Not half. It's, let's see. Come on.
I'm looking for it too. Heavy crossbow.
50
is
gold.
50 gold. So how much?
It probably cost about 20 gold to get it repaired.
Nice.
Yeah, 20 gold. Easy enough.
Yep. Yeah, you're nice and rich. You can get it repaired. As for the dagger, it'll cost you 2 gold, an extra 2 gold for that if you want a Nephilium dagger.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
Sweet.
All right. As long as you're not going anywhere for the next 2 weeks, you will get both.
Oh, I'm down for some downtime, so I'm good for that.
Yeah, you'll have 2 weeks of downtime and hopefully some cruising to do. So if you're going to add the Nephilium dagger to your inventory, you can do so.
Yeah.
Cool. But you should make a note here that the dagger gives you advantage on stealth attempts to hide the dagger.
Ooh.
Nice.
Because it is very lightweight and it's completely transparent. It is very difficult to find.
Okay. That's actually perfect because I like having a hidden dagger in my boot.
Yep.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Nice. My boot's empty, I swear. Stink.
My boot's empty. Oh crap! I cut myself on it. Damn it! I cut myself.
That's true. Let me wait. Let me get my hidden dagger. Oh god, I cut myself.
By the way, can you make it in your boot to like a small blade? On the tip. Those
you mean
spy
like
movies?
You mean those like boot blades?
Yeah.
Boot blades. Well, let's we'll give it some time. That's
Nephilium left over. First, you're gonna have Nephilium left over, so you can take this to someone who can do it.
Yeah.
I might wait. I may wait to see if I can get something else done with the Nephilium. But I think a nice Invisidagger is. I'm pretty good with that.
All right. So yeah, it's you're gonna be getting it for the next 2 weeks. You'll get it in about 2 weeks.
Okay, gotcha. 2 weeks. That's perfect. And how long is it going to take for Jaeger to get fixed?
The 2 weeks is both for Jaeger to be fixed and for the dagger.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right, I hand him Jaeger. Although I'm slightly hesitant, I hand him it.
Yeah, it's not hesitant. He says, "Hey, it's already broken. All right, what's the worst that'll happen?"
There's just a couple seconds of
It's like your baby.
Come on, do you want it fixed? Do you want it fixed or not? Damn it!
Yes.
For a moment.
I hand him Jaeger and the Nephilium axe. Yeah.
All right, he takes the axe. So he holds it. And he takes the axe. His eyes just widen when he sees this, and he says, "I thought you were joking."
I never joke.
I
want him to say that and then look at my profile picture. Does that look like the face of a joker?
Yeah, he looks up at you and he just nods and says, "Yeah, regular barrel of laughs." But this axe is. Are you sure you want to melt this down? This axe is beyond price. This much Nephilium is worth mountain of gold.
Now the DM is tempting me to hold on to it now. It's working. It's working.
Well-
It's effective.
Yeah,
I do.
Here's the thing.
Sorry.
He says, "Look, here's the thing. If you don't want to keep the ice, if you'd like me to melt it down, I'll do it. And not only will you get the dagger back, I'll also give you the surplus metal. But I'd like an extra 50, please. Make a wisdom save."
Oh,
No,
what the?
No, it's actually like,
Fuck?
do I pay? It's just a wisdom save. See, do I keep the dagger, or do
I
keep
thought
the
he used
axe?
magic or something
No,
to
he's not using
convince
magic.
Roberta.
9. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, with the 9.
I should do what he says, right?
No. I'm actually tempted to say no, but yeah, you feel like, yeah, you should hand over an extra 50 and I can get my Nephilium dagger plus extra some extra Nephilium that I can do other things with.
Right. So an extra 50 gold pieces. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I do
So-
that. Awesome.
Well, thank you. I will endeavor to make the best dagger that I can out of this.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yay.
Jesus, no, thank you. And he puts Jaeger. He starts pulling out bits of wood from a nearby shelf while belting out what sounds like an opera area.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I really have to do. I'm probably gonna head back to the house for supper.
All right.
That's probably
you
wrong.
head back. All right, you head back. You go to your room, and you realize that the pair of silver candlesticks that were in your room have been removed.
Nice. That's really interesting. Do I need to roll a check to figure out what I think happened?
You can make an intelligence check, yes.
Sure. Oh, I'm good at that. Oh, 17.
You're very good at
Really
that. You think that mana, out of sensitivity for your condition, ordered silver to be removed.
No, best boy, come back!
Best boy's gone. Best
No.
boy's gone.
Damn it!
That's no.
Just
the
the
best
right
part.
moment.
Here's the best part.
Yep.
What
What really tipped you off to it being him is the fact that there's, in place of the candlesticks, there's some food and a small vase with flowers in it.
Aw.
Roberta can't help but smile a little bit at that. I think she just sits down, kind of just stares at the flowers a bit, and probably just gonna stare at them for a bit and contemplate a couple things, because her thing's gonna be after supper for sure. But this is definitely interesting. This helps me out quite a bit. I think if anything, Roberta is slightly more calm than she's been for like the last couple days.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Bad.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
You left.
I was
just at the right
remarking about how like suave mana is being just mwah, beautiful.
moment.
Beautiful.
She was not there.
And then you left, and I was like, no, come back.
Come back. You need to hear my compliments.
No, the one thing I will say is that Roberta did. Well, Roberta figured it out that it was you with the intelligence check. But he also, she also was a little bit calmer, seeing the gesture, and probably the most calm she's been in several days. So that's what I said.
All right, that's good. At supper, Nana's siblings are just constantly pressing him for stories about Firestorm Peak. Like, what was inside? What did you find? What monsters did you face?
Yeah, I'm just like, guys, can we? Okay, I'm trying to remember all the details about it. So it's like, yeah, the inside the Firestorm Peak was like, it was so different. There was a settlement of Drigar, and then after that, we had to go through like looping tunnels, and there was different like these monsters that filled with it. And then there's this grass thing. We went to the end that was near the far gate, and man, the grass they pulled us right in. And then like I'm not that great at telling stories. It's so hard to really like recall about it. But then we stood before the far gate. Madreus was there. And all three of us, well, all four of us, sorry, Genleg was there. And then I'm just like recalling the story. We fought, and our companion Genlig was forced off her feet, and then she was dropped into the far gate. And sadly, we weren't able to do anything about it. Then we fought until the end, and then we got Madreus, and I was able to close the far gate. Then that's essentially it. And then now in a real performance that just say, yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Doesn't sound like how I told it. It was more flowery.
You probably accompany it with a lot of hand gestures, a lot of,
and sound
body
effects
acting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like that. Yeah. You had some Foley. You had some, dollar sound effects ready to go.
Yeah.
Roberta is kind of smiling a little bit, seeing the enthusiasm that you have telling this story.
And honestly, I know like I'm telling the story, but I couldn't have done it without them. And I kind of gesture towards Cadence and Roberta.
Oh, Cadence was like sleeping a little bit, eating and sleeping at the same time.
You're not at dinner?
No. He's at the dinner. He's just like listening to the story, eating, and then falling asleep. That's basically what
Roberta remarks and says, "Cadence here. He did. He exerted himself many times, especially getting thrown into the flesh wall multiple times. It really took him over.
Who could forget?
Luckily, Mana was there and took care of us both, and I'm glad he was there.
Yes.
There will be hell to pay, Roberta. There will be hell to pay. I'm just saying. Anyway.
If Cadence wakes up, I every once in a while, and then it was funny. Cadence tripped over a couple times, and I think at one point he went unconscious, but luckily,
I'm sure Cadence. I'm sure he'll every time he gets into semi-wakefulness and he hears Roberta dissing on him.
Yeah, probably.
He drops a few remarks about how oh yes, I remember Roberta had such a wolfish grin on her face when she shot the guy.
Oh, that would be some shade. That's some nasty shade right there.
Yeah, Cadence and Roberta just throwing some low-key shade at each other.
Low-key shade, yeah. Which is interesting considering the fact that Cadence was the first one to basically bring her from the precipice.
It's his way to calm you down, basically.
I know. I think Roberta would be smart enough to figure that out. Yeah.
Well, it's a wonderful dinner.
Mm-hmm.
The Mana siblings are full. They had their share of the stories, and as they leave, they are discussing whether or not they should go to Firestorm Peak.
No, probably not the best idea. Probably.
I mean, if they want to, I can't stop them. I mean,
try to convince them. Yeah. You can.
Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, Mana's got great persuasion. Yeah. He's just the master. Well, he is actually. I think your persuasion's pretty solid, isn't it, Mana?
Plus 11.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Holy shit. Yeah, yours is good. But I guess that during the whole thing, Roberta's probably just happy because she's happy as she can be considering the circumstances. But I think it's just because she really does like being in this family setting.
Yeah, around people like that are friendly and.
Okay.
Confident.
Sorry, my parents are really doing something to me. Sorry, you might have to count me off for like next 10 to 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Oh, it's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. All right. So what will the cadence do?
Well, you'll be eating dinner, talking shit, jokes, stuff, and yeah.
Well, dinner's over. After dinner ends, what will he do?
After dinner, he'll take the full long rest, like he really needed. Like seriously, not like minus the emotional stuff, but for now he is just exhausted. Like the fight took a lot out of him. He did a lot of helping and
Oh yeah.
So,
he pulled his weight. He like 100%.
Yeah, so he's probably really tired at this point. Yeah. That's what he would
And
do.
I do not want to do the Roberta thing until our boy comes back.
You know what? How about this? Let's say we finish up a long rest. So
If you want, here's the thing. My thing's gonna be in the evening, and you'll understand in a quick second what I'm about to do.
Okay.
But if you wanted to talk to, I'm assuming you're just gonna go take a rest, right?
Yes. If we're not past the evening, then like,
yeah, because my thing's gonna be in the evening.
Yeah.
I will say
6 in the evening when you eat supper. Sun's going down.
You know what?
Yeah, sun's
Fine.
going down.
Cadence will despite his exhaustion, he will try to find, I guess, some shop, to fend or talk to the family members, asking them where he can find a shop to sell all the stuff, because apparently those are.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of shit.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit. Those need.
Because I was looking at it because I just essentially got rid of my axe. I have 2 bars of platinum that I need to do something with.
Yep.
I've got 2 opals. I also have this cursed ring, which should be fun.
Oh shit! I thought I had the curse ring. It said, wait, are we having the same ring? Let's see.
Is it a ring of onyx cursed?
Yes. It doesn't say it's cursed. It just says it has transmutation magic on it. Did you have it? If you had it, then it's fine. I'm just gonna
okay, because I was remarking on when we found it. I think we did some checks, and I think Jen Lig was like, "I think this is cursed."
Well, you found it in a room with an onyx statue of a person, so. Generally kind of put 1 and 2 together and got fish.
Yeah.
So she was like, let's keep that until we can get it checked out by a priest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to see what it does. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then you can have it. Just mark that it has transmutation magic on it, because I did Arcana check with it before.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
Just put it down. All right. It's a golden ring. All right. And I still have some magic clothing I would like to examine. There are a lot of them that are magical, so I need to make checks. Yeah, let's start from that. I would like to see what those magic clothing do. I'll be the filler before the time comes.
I am actually gonna quickly pop open your character sheet. Just to double check.
It's in the middle. It just says we found a bunch of them with all the loot we have. Let's see. It was right under my inventory. Yeah. I just wrote it down, magic clothing. And I think everyone took one.
I think I didn't take any of the clothing. You took the clothing. I do remember that.
Oh shit. Then probably I have 2 or more. I don't know. I gave
because it was in the chest.
Yeah, I gave 1 to you as a cloth, as a cape.
Oh,
yeah, that was the one.
Is that the cloak?
Yeah, that was the cloak.
Okay, so I do have the cloak.
Yeah,
okay.
So you do have it, because I don't have extra cloak, so I just gave you that.
Magic Cloak? Question mark.
Clothing.
I will add
It
that
just
to my
says
inventory.
Clothing. Yeah.
Oh, clothing.
I don't know what it does.
I mean, it could just be honestly like, well, we can check it, but I'm very. It's probably something that is like doesn't burn easily. It's got a high thread count.
Resistance or something. I don't know. Like I don't.
Well,
know.
just from resistance from damage.
Yeah.
Because that's always something weird with D&D, where it's like. Okay, what happens to your clothes after taking a fireball to the face? It's or like lightning, or like if you get cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. It's up to the DM. So
it's up to the DM.
It's more just fancy clothes, really.
Wait, but you said they were magical when I. Do Arcana check.
You know what? You know what?
They're magically beautiful. That's what you said.
Yeah.
They probably have some, I bet. I'm looking through the adventure. I'm trying to figure out where you found it. Do you remember where you found it? That might help.
In the chest. Like it was where we're at the before the big fight. We found a fountain. Remember? Exhausting.
Yeah. I'm looking through that.
You know what? You don't have to decide it now. If you don't know what it is, it's fine. I'll just go find.
I found what you were looking. Where you got it from? It's not. Okay, he's back. That's good.
Yeah. Nice.
So it's not that they're
finally
magical. It's not that they're magical. It's more like any magical that would be very, very minor. Let me just put it like that.
Sure.
It
glitters.
Can we just say those clothing? We never need to clean them, please.
Yes.
All right. Fine.
Yes.
Let's do
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
There we go.
We have a forever cleansed clothing. That would fit us perfect.
That works with Madrea. He had a thing that he could not stand. He could not stand dirt. Everywhere he went, he constantly cleaned it. That's why the Durgar slaves were in the room washing up.
You know what? I'm just gonna name mine Forever Clean Trench Coat. That's it. That's it.
Okay. So now that Mana's back, I'm very excited.
Yep.
Oh God, are we having
you guys do your stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I'm purposely gonna botch this. I leave to go to a place that and I probably go by maybe Mana's window, so he sees me leaving. I'm probably going back to a place that you might remember.
Oh, I remember. I'm gonna. I'm actually. I got. I'm gonna follow. Nathan said you have to be there.
Okay. So, I continue, down through the woods, and I find a very familiar pool of water that me and Mana had a conversation before. I kind of sit down near the pool, and I pull out the secondhand guitar that I got. And Roberta has been kind of fiddling with it throughout the day, and she knows a little bit. She kind of sits down under the night starry sky and kind of plays a very simple song. I can't really sing really well, so I'll do my best.
Go ahead.
She kind of strums a little bit, a couple chords, and then she goes. After all is said and done, I feel the same. All that I hoped would change within me stayed. Like a huddled moonlit exile on the shore, warming his hands 1,000 years ago. I walk with others in me yearning to get out. Claw at my skin, and gnash their teeth and shout. One of them wants only to be someone you'd admire. One would as soon just throw you on the fire. After all is said and after all is done, God only knows which of them I'll become. And then she kind of finishes strumming a little bit, and then her song ends.
That's amazing. That's so amazing.
So, do I hear this as I
You do. You do.
Of course you do.
Okay. You know, before I actually followed, I figured that did I see you carry like a guitar? Like
I
saw
did.
something you can hide. Yeah. So
Yeah. You would have seen that.
I usually bring a flute along, but this time I probably go to the storage room and get a violin. And as I hear this, I think honestly, so it's so much easier. Probably so man doesn't have to like really explain himself. He's gonna as you finish your song, he plays his and he's gonna sing as well.
Oh,
Damn it! I
everyone
can't
is
believe you're
singing.
making me do this. Ah, God, Bard, I can't. Okay.
I mean, you could just say the lyrics if you want. I had this
man.
prepared.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll just get a song I like singing anyway by default. So, and I think it sums up like how he feels. So, I'm gonna try to, because it's usually a fast song. So I'm just gonna try to kind of make it a bit slower, a bit more solemn. So as he comes along, he plays his violin and just says, "So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I have known you had a storm to weather." So, as I come closer, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So, before you go. And now I'm probably standing like front of you
Mm-hmm.
and just like, you know, if you really wanted to get a loot or something, you could have asked.
I guess I tend to just want to surprise you with my music.
Well, I am surprised. I know you have a hard time explaining things, and don't worry, you don't have to say anything. In fact, I don't even want to talk about it. All you just need to know is I don't care. Okay?
Okay. I look up at Mana and I just say, I know you. I know. Oh, my heart. I love the popcorn in the background. This is great. But Roberta does say to you in a more serious tone, it's just, I feel though I do owe at least a little bit of an explanation. Can you sit next to me?
Of course. And I sit down and I lay down my tools to the side. And, what's up?
Well, I told you about my past, about how I was with a special group of people. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the person who ran that group of people, her name was Belalaika. And she wanted to create a force of blood hunters. and would serve her and the state.
So that's what you guys. Well, that's what. Well, I've always been wondering what sort of magic you use. So, what's a blood hunter?
A blood hunter is someone who is able to kind of control magic with blood in a weird way. It's hard to explain, but I'm not exactly a normal blood hunter, as you can probably tell. And all those years ago, I was given a different name. I was called Bloodhound. And at first I bonded with the other blood hunters, you know, felt like a team. And the day that it all went bad, it was my first mission. I was tasked in taking out a group of orcs that had raided a nearby village, and some were leaving bodies in the ground in weird ways, and I was part of a 4-man group. There was a lieutenant, Boris, his right-hand partner, Fabiola, and 2 new recruits, me and Rico.
Okay.
Yeah, Boris, he was a human man with a large X-shaped scar across his head. And, you know, he would always refer to Belleka as captain. He was very loyal and protective of Belleka and often worried for her safety. And whenever anyone said anything badly about her, Boris was there to beat the shit out of them. And she actually kind of laughs thinking about that. And Fabiola, she was a wood elf, and she was always working with Boris. And she had long black hair, light green eyes, and she had a caring, motherly personality. In some ways, like you, she tended to see the good in people, and she was kind of considered a mother to many of us, including myself. She always kept her weapons clean and insisted that we all do the same constantly. And then there was Rico, a new recruit like me. He was always chipper and bit of a brat. He was always constantly unsure of his abilities to fight. But we all knew how capable he was. And he looked up to me like a sister, and which bothered me at the time. He was constantly saying "big sis," and I didn't know how to handle that. As he probably figured out by now. Well, and she kind of chokes up a little bit, and we found the orc band had captured a caravan and was planning to use the travelers as hostages. We were supposed to wait 1 day before we started, but Fabiola insisted that we couldn't wait any longer. We snuck in undetected, found the hostages locked up in a cage, and Rico was really always good at picking locks, so we got through rather quickly. And we began leading the hostages out of the cover of darkness, and that's when an orc child spotted us. At first, we didn't know what to do, and that's when Fabiola stepped in. The orc child didn't seem to know completely what was going on. He was worried that his parents would be mad if they found out he was out during night. Fabiola turned on her motherly charm and convinced the kid to go back to sleep, and that we wouldn't tattle on him. He did, and in exchange for keeping quiet, gave her a wooden orcish charm to her. And you know, we went our separate ways. Okay. And we had a new mission now: bring the hostages to a nearby safe house and finish the job. And you know, things were a little bit tense, but Fabiola said things were going to be fine, and it was important to save those people. And she kind of is holding her breath a little bit. Later that night, me and Fabiola were sitting in a nearby tree keeping watch, and she could tell I was uneasy about everything, how the mission had drastically changed, and she told me not to worry and that things were going to work out. And for a bit, I really believed her. She had that kind of effect on people. And that's when I saw an arrow pierce her neck. She fell from the treetop along with me trying to grab her. I shouted for help, and that's when I saw the orc band had completely surrounded us. And we were told that they were just mostly barbarians, and that's what we were up against, but they had a druid, and the druid cast locate object on the charm, and that led them straight to us. And Rico and Boris went straight into the fight. People were screaming, swords were clashing, and I just stood there, staring as my friend died in my arms. And that's when I transformed. All I could think about was this was the second time I'd lost a family to these invaders, and I hated everything. And all I could see was red. My head was pulsing, burning, aching, and I was slashing at everything I could reach. And that's when my eyes refocused. I was the only one left. Bodies surrounded me, killed by orcs. That's when I looked and noticed that about the third of the bodies had slash marks across their chest, including Rico, Boris, and the hostages we tried to save. I was alone in the dark wood, and so I ran. And she kind of plays a little bit with the dirt, kind of fiddling with it.
So, I mean, just to confirm out of character, slash wounds, you mean that she killed the people that...
She most likely, in a fury, killed Boris and them, Rico.
Okay. Mana just says, I'm sorry. And, you know, I don't think he really has a lot of words to say instead. Like, he gives you a reassuring hug, like, come here. And then, like, it doesn't change what I think about you, alright? Be sure it won't change what Eden thinks.
I kind of pull him in close and just hug him. I just don't want to hurt you, Mana. Not you. I'm just so afraid of that.
And, I say... How about this? I don't know about your lycanthropy. I don't know about the bond or the deal that you've made. I don't know about blood magic. But what I know is that you're strong. You care for other people's safety above all else. I don't know what you feel about your form. Yes, it's terrifying. Yes, you've done horrible things with it. But this might be optimistic, but maybe in some way you don't have to be afraid. Don't have to be afraid of hurting me, because you know that you won't hurt us. Maybe you can trust yourself a bit more. I don't know. Even then, I'll be sure to be there to calm you down.
Okay. I'll just kind of hold him for a moment. And I just say, well, I kind of stand up and say, it's getting late. We should probably head back.
Yeah, we should. Also, Roberta, can you do me a small favor?
Sure.
Next time when you, like, if you feel like you're gonna do that, can you give us a heads up?
Wait, what? What did you say? What did
and then
you say?
I just say, okay, I know what I've been saying, but you know, that's the first time I saw a werewolf. second time will probably be as scary.
No,
Oh God,
it's
there's a
not that.
bird.
It's not
Oh,
that.
It's a bird.
You,
It's a
you
bird.
said
Where's the
something.
bird?
You said
Yeah, no.
something. No. Anyway.
Roberta,
give me a heads up.
Roberta does say, "I'll give you a heads up."
Okay. And just to clarify, I was only shaking because I just don't like wolves. Okay, I don't.
Oh, this is
Oh.
gonna, man, this is gonna be hard for this relationship.
Oh,
just
you
say-
don't.
I don't like wolves because just a bad hunting incident, and I like spiders. I'm weird. Okay, let's go. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, that's how I wanted that scene to end. Perfect.
You're
All right,
going
let's
to bed
go.
then.
Yes, we're going to
You're on-
bed.
All
Really?
That's good because now
Going
the
to bed
scene.
together?
No.
No, don't worry. So the moment Falcon said that there's a festival and a party, I have plans now. My plans have changed.
All right, I have plans. Don't
Nice.
worry. I have plans of my own. I
Oh,
have
God.
my plans around the plan that you're playing around my plans.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Plans within plans.
You're on the second level, but I'm already on the third level. No, just
Before we close the book entirely, Roberta goes to bed. She goes to sleep. That's when the dream begins.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I like it.
She is dreaming quite vividly that she is in the ruins of Bywood. It's foggy night. It's very difficult to see. And she can hear this sound, like this thump, chink, thump, chink, thump, chink. Like something heavy, a heavy person who's been chained up is walking around town. The way the sound is, she can't tell where the sound is coming from. It could be from anywhere.
Do I have control over myself? Am I just looking?
This is a dream, so yes.
I try and find the source of the sound.
It doesn't take long. You go down the street, around the corner, and you practically run into it. It is your wolf form, shackled with silver. And it looks down at you with a wolfy grin on its face. Roberta, you do not have the strength to protect your friend, but I do. Release me. Take these shackles off of me, and I promise I will protect him. I will be the loyal guard wolf that keeps Mana safe from all harm. But as you can see, I'm a little chained up right now. I'm a little tied up. I can't do it like this. You've got to let me go, Roberta. I am the only one who can. No.
Roberta's kind of shaking a little bit. I'm not going to be afraid of you.
I am not asking you to be afraid of me. But between you and I, Roberta, we will make so many afraid of us. We can do it all for him. All you've got to do is unlock these chains.
Can I make an insight check?
Make an insight check.
I'm getting real worried about things. 23.
What are you attempting to insight?
I'm attempting to insight
This is not-
that he is trying to manipulate me into doing something.
That's smart.
Yes and no. Yes, he wants you to manipulate. He's trying to manipulate you into using him more often.
Mm-hmm.
And no, because he seems sincere. Like like you have like the normal human affection for
Right.
Mana. This is not just your wolf form. This is a twisted pack loyalty to mana. Like, this is the kind of thing. This monster is the kind of thing that will burn down worlds for him, whether he wants it or not.
Okay.
It will destroy everything in mana's name.
Ho ho ho.
He's got chains, right?
Yes, he is shackled with silver. He cannot do anything. You have to be the one to let him go.
I want to grab the chains and bring him down to eye level.
You can.
Okay, just grab it and pull it down and stare at him intently.
Stare into your own eyes. Stare into your own soul. And only you can know what you see there.
I will bring you out when I want. I will bring you out to protect others. I will bring you out to protect him. But I keep these chains on you for now. And that's all I say to him.
Yeah.
Nice.
He smiles and says, "You are making a mistake. Only unbound can I protect him. It is as if you tried to use Jaeger with one hand."
I kind of look at him and I just say, I'm not ready for this. I'm not. He finally saw me, and I didn't know what to do about this, about you.
But now he knows.
Oh, the player is like, oh, this is so hard, because like Roberta partly wants to, but at the same time, it's like the player's like, the music makes me think that this is a bad idea.
Release me,
Hey,
Roberta.
man. If you want to do it, go do it.
Yep.
Unlock these shackles. Together, you and I will do great things.
I kind of grit my teeth.
I cannot use the key, Roberta. Only you can. And he points to your waist, and you see hanging from your belt is a large silver key.
Pick it up.
Yep.
Kind of look at it. Turn back towards him. If you ever harm him, you and I both know something about the curse that they don't.
I promise you, it will never come to that. And then the wolf shuffles around and kneels down, like facing away from you. You see on his back, all the chains are connected up to this large silver padlock.
Slowly bringing the key close to the padlock. I say, because if you do, I will remove this curse, and neither of us will get out of here.
We will
And I will-
all die. I know that.
And I will...
You unlock it. There's this shingling sound as all the chains just slide off the wolf and land on the ground. And then the monster just straightens itself up to its full height. It feels its wrists, now free of the weight, and then feels around itself to make sure the chains are well and truly gone. And then lets out this savage howl that just makes you wake up. Like, just startling. Just like you start awake in your bed, drenched in sweat. And then you realize that the howling is, one, it's not in your head. And two, it's not a wolf, but sounds like someone's getting really drunk down in the town.
So drunk. Oh my god. Why?
10 or 11 at night now. And you hear somebody shout, and you hear someone else shout equally loudly, "Will you shut up? Some of us have to go to work tomorrow! Ain't you got no consideration?"
Roberta's just gonna slump back into her bed, like sweat, like dripping, and it's just like just wrecked from that dream and experience, and just like thinking about what she said, what the implications might mean, what might happen to her, and she just tries to take a couple deep breaths.
Yes, you use a few calming tricks from your days in the army. Uh-oh. Hang on, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
We're listening.
We're listening.
Alright. Boss man?
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's funny. It's usually me that this happens to. It's funny.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh god.
That's the perfect way to end it.
However long that may be, we shall see. But
right.
yes, did you get
right,
the
so
whole I stared at the flower kind of thing?
You're back.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you managed to go back to sleep again.
Cool.
When you wake up the next day, you take a look at yourself. Everything is fine except for one notable difference. A lock of hair has turned white, like the fur of your wolf.
Ooh. So much
Like
sad.
on my head?
Yeah.
On your head, yes. One lock of hair. That's it.
This is gonna be hard to hide.
You can hide it. It's possible to hide it. It's just that if you get into a fight, your hairdo may come undone.
I will try and conceal it with a hairdo.
All right. You can do that easily.
I need to go see my friends, and I will go to have breakfast. Happy fun time breakfast.
Yeah, happy fun time breakfast indeed.
Indeed.
Sorry, Tabris is talking. Is talking with the rest of the Arkwright family. They're discussing how they can get the fire festival back on and how long it's going to last. It's only going to last they're going to need a week to get everything, a little over a week to get everything set up, and then they'll only be able to hold it for 2 weeks because after 2 weeks the fire will go out on Firestorm Peak.
Right.
So that gives you about 3 weeks worth of downtime that you can spend.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Sweet.
Downtime. Well, I know a couple things I'm going to do. Well, I mean, does anyone else have any other things they want to do first for me? Because I realize I've been doing
it.
Okay,
You
well,
can
there is
go ahead.
actually.
Go ahead. You know.
Sure. Sorry. There's a lot of. I've just been doing a lot. I don't want to feel like I'm hogging or anything.
Fine.
I just have to think about what to do, so go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. The first week of downtime, this is the rules I'm going to let on. The first week of downtime, you can do anything you want. The second 2 weeks have to be carousing.
Yes.
There's a festival on.
Party. Yes, of course. I want to try and make some more potions.
All right.
Specifically, if I can try and make some more potions of enlarge so I can get Big Bad Wolf. I would love to do that again, because that was awesome.
All right.
So do I just make like an alchemist supply check?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, my check is not great. Oh, 16.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you're able to mix up a potion. It's put it as a bootleg potion of enlarge.
Okay, gotcha.
It's the same thing.
What it does.
It only lasts half as long. Make a note that it lasts only half as long as a normal one.
Okay. I'll put 30 seconds. I'll put 30-second enlarge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
gotcha.
3 rounds
Gotcha.
instead of 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's a bootleg version.
Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. I'm good. That was what my tinkering was mostly, and of course, because I'm gonna spoil something that I've been setting up. Is that because mana has having such an effect on me, I'm probably gonna take a feat later on, which is the Mage Adept one, and I'm gonna choose Bard.
Nice. Magic.
And that's why I'm trying to like learn some instruments, and so I'm practicing my guitar.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. Cadence, what do you do during your week of downtime?
Well, first week we can do anything, so he would try to make stuff. Magic items. Here we go.
Oh God, yep. Sylvana's back.
Yep. No, but for now, like he kind of feels like the team is lacking in, a lot of helping and healing probably, and he doesn't find anything in town that could, help, that could heal people. So he will.
Besides potions, you mean?
Yeah, he will try to make potions probably. He's
or
not.
You could see if you can buy some.
Or buy some. Like if we can find a merchant in town that actually sells this stuff, then he will just buy it. But if he can't, then he'll try to brew some. He doesn't know Roberta is a alchemist, so yeah, he has no clue. He'll try to do something by himself.
That's fine. I'm excited.
So it depends on the DM. Do I find any merchant in town that sells healing potions?
Yeah, there are.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's a trading post that sells healing potions up to, let me check.
Greater or normal?
Definitely normal.
Alright. How many?
Greater, yes. Again, greater. There is also 2 superior.
Ooh.
If you're willing to shell out the cash for that.
Yeah, we're loaded. Definitely gonna.
We are loaded.
Yeah.
We are loaded.
Yeah, let's blow that dough, huh?
Let's just blow it all in 3 weeks, boys. Let's go.
Yes.
How many potions are there? Sorry. Yeah, sorry, not are there. How many potions can we buy? Like, what's the price range?
The normal ones cost 50.
All right, 50.
The uncommon ones cost 100.
Okay.
The 2 rare ones cost 550 each.
Ooh, shit. You know what?
Yeah, they're very expensive.
I'm gonna buy the normal ones and the uncommon ones. Like, how many does he have? Does the merchant have?
Like
I'm just gonna say enough that you could blow your entire cash wad on it.
Definitely not gonna blow everything because I need.
But basically, you
money.
don't have a limit. You can basically choose what
cool.
number you want.
That means I'm gonna buy. Let's see. We have 3 people. I'm gonna buy 6 normal. That would be. Let's see. 300.
6 normal would be 300.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay 300 for 6 normal. So healing potion. Everyone mark 2 in their inventory.
Sweet.
So 2. I'm gonna blow out
2 potions of
2 potions of normal healing. That would be the normal
So
one.
just potion of healing.
Yeah, potion of healing. That would be 2. That would be 300. And then I'm gonna buy 3 uncommon ones. That would be potion of greater healings. So everyone take 1. So
there we go.
And 1 potion of greater healing. And finally, I'm gonna buy one potion of what's the superior? Yep, that's 550. Yep.
All right.
I've spent
Nice.
all my current money. No, not the current money. I've got a few gold, so I'm gonna just mark every single one of them gone.
I mean, honestly, if you if you need me to buy something for you later on, Cadence, I can do that for you.
No, I haven't sold our loot yet, so yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't sold our loot, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Superior field.
It was really nice that we had an amazing spider just carry the fucking dragons.
I told you.
Dragons horde.
Everything.
Dragons horde.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm
man.
gonna see if I can find any, uncommon magic items on the shelf. Anything? Besides the potion. Nope.
Not right now. There hasn't been much trade coming up here ever since the madness started.
Okay.
But there should be some. There may be some coming in later. Of course,
during
after the
the festival?
celebration, you can always head. I'm sorry.
During the festival? Maybe?
No, after.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But if you really need it, you can always travel after the festival. You can always travel south to the Lovelace Castle and see what they have for you.
Oh yeah, they would probably have a decent amount of magical stuff.
Yeah, they do. That's like the adventure.
Definitely.
All right. If that's the case, then yeah, that probably doesn't take a lot of time, right?
No.
All right. He's gonna craft items himself. Uncommon. That takes a week, right? I believe.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yep. He's gonna just a traditional. Let's see. He's uncommon items.
Actually, no. Common takes you a week. Uncommon will take you 20 days.
Okay. Then he won't do that because he doesn't have enough time. Yeah.
Don't worry, Cadence. After the festival, after our downtime, I think we could probably go take a trip down to the Lake Woods.
Yeah, sure.
A little R&R.
Yes, the Lake Woods.
Yeah, the Lovelace.
I'm sure they got some Lake Woods stuff there too.
Yeah. So you know what? He's gonna sold all his loot. There is 1 opal. We divided. So 1 opal, 5 diamonds, and 3 platinum bars. I'm gonna keep the 400 gold diamond to myself. So yeah.
Oh, is it like total loot or it's what you have?
No. What I have. Remember
Okay.
we separated them. We divided.
We divided it all.
Yeah.
I haven't sold my stuff yet, just because I've been dealing with trauma.
You're dealing with trauma.
Trauma. Yes.
I'm still as Falcon's thinking about how much gold kids get. I'm still
oh no,
thinking,
I know exactly what I get. That would be 2,200.
Yeah, he's just converting it into wealth right now.
Gotcha.
That's what I do.
God, I still can't figure. Oh God, that dream. Fuck. Was not prepared, Falcon. Was not prepared.
Good to see I can still keep you on your toes.
Oh, dude, I was sweating for realsies. Oh man.
All right.
What about you, Mana? What are you doing?
That's me. That's it.
Well, I think I'm just gonna, assuming that the festival needs some work, I think I'll legit just take the downtime action work.
Nice.
Yeah, so you help out, prepare for the festival, and then...
Yeah. And, this might be just something, I'm messaging you it. There you go.
More secrets.
Okay, yeah, you can find... not up here. You'd have to go south to find one.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna work. What do I roll for that? That's like a charisma performance, or charisma with a musical instrument. I'll just
Hey!
charisma
Alright.
performance. Yeah, I mean they're
You
basically
get
the same.
advantage because you're known and loved in this town.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Rolls 2 ones.
Now
It's not 2 ones. That's a 21. I was close.
that was close.
I got the numbers right, sort of.
Sort of.
But yeah, you're able to make a living for yourself.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and it
Well,
says plus 25 gold if it's 21 plus. Do I get 25
Yeah.
gold?
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah! I think
Hell
also
yeah.
like this work also consists of making sure like Charlotte, like I feed Charlotte, like I always been doing with Charlotte this time. I don't want
Yeah.
mom to kick her out.
Yeah.
That's the real danger.
Oh,
We there hasn't been any fighting. There hasn't been any fighting so far, but boy, that's the real challenge.
Sorry. Cadence, since he has a lot more time, he's gonna first find a cleric to look at his shoulder.
Oh God,
Yep.
yeah, your freaking arm
Alright.
shoulder.
You still have it.
Mouth,
Yeah.
mouth, shoulder. So
Yeah, you do. You can actually take that to what's his name? Cadence's brother Ramiel. He knows a bit about healing.
Mana's brother.
Oh.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm gonna convert my silver pieces into gold. I don't want to carry 650.
Go ahead. All right. So you, Cadence, you get a look. You go to Ramiel. You ask him to take a look at his shoulder. He takes a look and he says, "Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. It looks like a normal shoulder to me.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, I look at it. Is it gone?
It's gone. Yeah."
Ah, nice. Thanks. It must be the weird
Wow.
effect of the far realm.
Must be
Yeah,
you just instantly healing me. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you for
Ram
all
says,
your
yeah,
trouble.
that's definitely what it is.
Yep.
That's probably what it is. It's almost definitely what it is.
Most
But as soon
definitely.
as the fast gate closed.
Most definitely.
And then he says, yeah, by the way,
Yeah.
are you sure you don't want to use this time to try to find a way to rescue your friend? Because the longer she spends in the far realm, the less likely it is she's getting out of there alive.
Let's be honest. Do you think her survivability is that high?
Fair enough, I suppose.
I don't want to abandon her, like, for realsies. I would very much like to find someone that could, you know...
He's a cleric.
Oh, right, you are...
He's not that high level of cleric.
Okay.
It's a
Then-
level 2 spell.
That is true.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about
Augury.
Gates,
No,
like-
Augury.
No, I'm talking
Augury.
about Augury.
Yeah,
Can we
to
figure out
determine-
if she's alive?
Alright, so he will cast Augury.
Wait, I thought
Um,
Mana already tell him to... If he can do that, Mana
No.
already would have
No.
already done that.
I just
Anyway.
said we'll talk it over, but I don't think we did. We just said like,
Okay.
good work.
Was...
No, Augury actually only works about a course of action you intend to take within the next 30 minutes.
Oh, crap.
It's
Oh,
not.
that's right. Oh no. If we go to the farm realm in 30 minutes, will we find her?
Yeah, what if you know what? Can't he just word it, say, listen, hypothetically speaking, if we were to magically just end up in the far realm in the next 30 minutes, would there be a forgive Yankee there?
I think
But
what would be
he
nice because the
is-
festival. Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm
Sorry.
just going to say he can cast Divination
Oh.
Ah,
nice. Didn't do
okay.
it.
or Commune.
Divination,
Or
probably.
Divination or Commune. He can cast that. That's about the limit of his spellcasting abilities.
commune and
So he-
divination.
but-
Okay, no, we
if
can
you
do
are-
it.
Yeah, if he'll cast Commune for you. He can
Sure.
this will let him ask 3 yes or no questions.
All right. I kind of got that
Let's
in
do
mind.
it.
Let's do it.
Are we? Is this a scene? Are we all gathered there? I assume this is like a scene because.
Probably.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
gather you guys around before this happens.
All right.
Sure. We walk in together, holding hands. Wait, what? No.
Well, no, wait. Oh,
Yeah, you two love
No,
birds.
not gonna lie. Despite what happened, I bet Mana's still like in his mind. There's no way, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Ram will invoke his goddess,
Right.
Iowan, the goddess of knowledge,
Oh,
and he will
yeah.
cast Commune.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I
Stay
just
says,
say thanks for doing
"Alright."
for this. By the way, thank you for
So-
doing this.
Ram says, "Yeah, you're my little brother. Anyone would do this. Any good older brother would do the same."
All right. I think we should just ask the kicker, right?
Yep.
If Jetlink's still alive.
Is she
in
still
far
alive?
round.
Is she still
Alright.
alive?
Is
So,
Jen
yeah,
Lig
so-
still alive in the farm realm, or
Alright.
is still alive? If I say, what if she already escaped? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, she's not alive in the farm realm because she's alive somewhere else.
Yeah. All right. So he asks the question,
Mhm.
and then he looks back at you and says, "Yes, she is."
Is she mutated by the far realm?
So that's your second question, Anna?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sure, yeah, that's a great
yeah.
question.
That's actually a good one. Yeah.
Is she mutated by the far realm? The answer is no.
Thank God.
Oh,
Okay.
Jen Lig's like, wow.
Wow. I must say, I'm
kinda,
impressed.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I looked at you guys and just like, well, now we have one last question. What should we ask?
I have one possibly.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We each ask one.
I guess well we talked this is not to him right away, but it's like we talked about how the Lovelaces might be able to gate someone.
Where's
I
our
will
location?
simply
Nice.
I will what would I would do that question. That's what I would do.
What question?
What would you do? I guess for me it would be like, do the Lovelaces would it be possible to oh actually no, is there a way to find her location? And this is more from the Lovelaces, or with the help of the Lovelaces.
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Okay,
Alright.
so we know
Alright,
she's
Rams.
fine.
Yeah, Ram's gonna say, "Yeah, sorry guys, that's all I can cast for now."
Yep.
No,
That's
fine.
no,
That
it's
helps
fine.
a lot.
So I kind of look. There's still a festival going on, but if we want, it might be in their best interest to find her as soon as possible. You know.
This is true.
Well,
Ram says,
we
"You
need
should have asked
time.
if she could survive in the far realm for the next couple of weeks."
Ah!
No, it's fine. We'll just go to the
I
Lovelaces,
kinda-
then
I
ask
kinda-
again. Then ask again.
I just say if she. I mean, like if she survived this long, I think
Yeah.
she wouldn't like dare to give up.
And
the
she's
next
not
few-
mutated. Let's face it.
She's
Yeah,
not.
that-
She's not mutated, and
Yeah.
we also do need some rest as well. We don't want to go
Yeah.
there
Mm.
unprepared.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Ram will say, "Well, she is. So we know she's alive. We don't know how time works in the far realm, but it's safe to say that it probably does not work the way that it works here in the natural world.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, for all we know, it could be an instant between her going into the vast gate and you coming to rescue her, or it could be 1,000 years. I don't know.
Yeah, that is worrying, isn't it? Well, huh.
This
Do
is
you
fine.
think? Oh wait, I kind of looked around. I'm just like, do you think we can invite the representative from Lovelace to head over for the festival?
Ram says, maybe if you have some way of contacting him.
Do you guys have sending? We can send stuff.
Dad. Yeah, come over.
Mom, Dad, can I use the phone?
Yeah. I'll pay the bill this month. I'll pay the bill this month. God.
Yeah, I got 25 gold for the week. I can pay for it now. I'm an adult.
Yeah, you can pay for it. Yeah, if you can feel the cost for it, yeah, they'll give you. You can use sending.
Yep. Let's do it.
Yeah. Do we send it to our old boss? I don't think is he an actual Lovelace person? He is, right?
The noble.
Mario Lovelace? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can send it to him.
He's the heir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
I kind of just. I don't know, like I want to get him here and then spring on the issue. I don't want to like give him like the pre-notion. So like he comes like, let's have fun, and they're just like, hey, just a favor, by the way, just an extra thing, like we didn't invite you just for this, like why?
Say that, say that like, hey, we want to invite you to this thing. Roberta would appreciate you being there because I have some decent ties with Dario.
I probably sent. It's 25 words, right?
Yes.
I'll just put. His name's Dario, right?
Yes.
Dario Lovelace.
Greetings, Sir Lovelace. Let's be a bit more. I'll waste a word for Sir. Wait, does the person that gets sending know who's sending it? Like, do they know?
They would recognize you. They would recognize your voice.
The voice. Okay.
Yeah.
Issue around.
Unless you were trying to disguise it purposely. I had a player in a different game who was trying to cast sending on a guy and pretend to be somebody else.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
25 words.
10 more words to go.
If anyone has seen the fucking Jester compilation, it's still the funniest shit in the world to me.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hey! There you go.
Alright.
Oh!
Nice.
Enjoy the festivities. Hey, can you help us with the far row?
Alright. Yeah. When I once had a player who was able to use sending to weaken an enemy before fighting them.
Ooh, interesting.
What he did was he was able to create an item that he could use to cast sending repeatedly. And he hired a bunch of people to read the script for the beat.
I remember that.
Yeah, to spam him with sending repeatedly.
Oh god.
I want to do one of those things. Like, when you play rock, paper, scissors, and like your enemy tells you like, hey, I'm gonna use scissors, and you just be like, what? I want like in the strategic like army battle, I said to the enemy commander, hey, we're gonna flank you from behind. What? And then like it actually happened.
Yeah. Alright. Mana, use the spell, you send a message over to Dario. And you get a response that says, I cannot attend the festival. Due to an issue here. However, I can send a representative.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, then. Yeah, okay. That means he's gonna send a representative. Nice. Well, but now we know they have an issue there.
Which
This is
bad.
true.
I mean, we are gonna get the representative. We can probably just ask them.
Yeah, he doesn't seem. Yeah, Dario, when he sent the message back, he didn't seem particularly perturbed.
Okay.
It's just some things just require his attention.
He's just doing it politely. That's it.
Yeah, it's not like Dario's in the house and it's on fire and he's going like, this is fine.
Yeah.
It's not like the Fire Realm is knocking on his door, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no way.
No
No
way.
No way.
Nah.
Good turn. Everything is mutated.
Okay, now we have some carousing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, carousing.
This is you're not actually going to need to spend money for this activity.
Let's see.
Okay.
Down,
Set the stage, Falcon. Is it like a festival outside? Like
yeah, it's a festival. They got red lanterns hanging up all over town, red streamers everywhere. Everyone's breaking out their spiciest foods. There's fires lit in honor of Firestone Peak, which is still blazing, by the way.
Spicy food. Nice.
Nice.
As a player, I don't, but I'm pretty sure the Mana does, because Mana.
Both player and my character love spicy food, so yes.
Yeah. Well, Roberta's gonna probably Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Mana's got like a sister, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she probably woke up during the day of the carousing getting started, and she probably saw the flower that Mana gave her, and then she kind of went over to what's your sister's name, Mana, again?
Raziel.
Raziel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to her and say, Raziel, I have a odd request. If it's possible, do you have any spare dresses that would go well for this festival? You know, something to wear. You know.
Raziel just takes a look at you and says, "Wait, let me see if I get this straight. You want to wear a dress to a festival? Am I hearing this right? You?
You?
Are you sure this isn't for Mana?"
Oh, she's smart. She's smart.
She's smart. And Roberta.
I think it's obvious.
Roberta. Not.
I only. Yeah, blonde. Raz might be blonde, but she only looks stupid.
Well, Roberta respects that, and says, "Well, it seems like you've seen through my guise, but yes, do you have a dress? Something
So it is for Mana.
Something that would knock his socks off."
She squints for a moment.
I'm sorry, it's just like the timing of the sound effect.
Nice.
Yeah, so
light bulb goes
Raz
off.
squints for a moment, says, "When you say for him, and I'm going to be very specific here.
Another.
I'm going to be very, very specific here. When you say it's for Mana, do you mean you want to impress him with it, or you want to dress him in it?"
Yo, I'll take the second option.
I used to do number 2, to do the second option to him when we were kids.
You will have to tell me more about that story. I would love to hear it, but
There are several such stories, yes.
I wouldn't. You know what? That's true. I expect him to dress man in a dress. Honestly, same.
something for me in particular.
All right. Raziel rubs her hands and says, "We are going to have so much fun together."
I can tell.
All right. Yeah, the festivities come, and Raz is good to her word. She managed to get Roberta a dress that, intentionally or not, actually has wolf patterns emblazoned into it. Like, it's not. There's no way Raz could have known. It's just some kind of very odd coincidence. I mean, then again, Raz has heard the stories of Lovelace's wolf, of the Lovelace wolf, so she probably picked that out to complement the legend.
Yep, that's what that is. All right, cool. I would say that it's definitely a purple dress, if possible.
Purple with the gold wolf embroidery.
Yeah, beautiful. And I obviously, in Roberta style, I just want to surprise Mana by meeting him while he's getting some candied apples or something.
Some spicy candy apples.
Oh, spicy.
And I'm in like a tunic or something. I just look entirely normal, and then bam, and it just yeah, okay. Very anime. I think that's your style.
Yeah. All right. So, I would like the 3 of you to roll 1d100 as the fire festival passes by.
Sweet.
1d100.
25.
25. Mana?
Persuasion, right? Oh, 1d100. Okay.
1d100.
Who are you trying to persuade?
No, because I thought that's.
What level are you guys, by the way?
What level?
5, 6.
7. We're level 7.
We're 7. We're 7.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still 6 in my. Oh shit! Yeah, cool, great. Thank you.
Oh
for
right,
telling.
you.
Well, we leveled. We got
We
the
leveled
level
up,
after.
yeah, after the battle. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you had to go. So yeah, that's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool,
Alright.
cool. So I'm level 7. All right.
I think we had a chance for divine intervention, which would have been really cool.
Maybe.
All right. Let's start from the top. Roberta, you have inadvertently offended someone. Quite inadvertently.
Oh, that was the effect. Shit.
Tell me who you offended and how, please.
Inadvertently.
Yes, they were probably quite drunk on spiced wine when you inadvertently did something.
I would say I was probably walking and there's somebody who's drinking spiced wine and kind of surprised me, and I bumped into a table and just a domino effect of bullshit just fell on top of this guy. I'm talking like a broom fell and then hit a signpost that landed on top of this guy, and then he tripped and fell into some mud or something like that, like a whole slapstick charade.
Yes, and the guy just like, "You did that on purpose. I'm getting satisfaction from you. We're gonna duel. How does that sound? They're gonna duel.
A duel.
He's taking away from you. But he says that he's challenging a nearby tree to a duel.
Well, I'm just going to say, why don't you stay here for a while, and I'll just cast a blood curse on him.
Oh, what the fuck?
Because why not? Why not? You know what? I'll leave an amp.
Your curses.
All right, he needs to make I think a strength saving throw.
Yeah, I suppose he has disadvantage because he's.
Which he botches. What happens?
It's just giant blood chains are gonna just pin him to the ground.
Oh crap.
And then I'm just gonna slowly walk away as his movement speed is now 0.
You get back here. You're lucky you got your change holding me back, because I totally beat your butt and I'd smack you upside the head. Get out of these.
Yeah, he's just stuck there for a full minute.
All right. Cadence. You and Mana were both caught in a whirlwind romance.
Oh, that's sweet. That's amazing.
I need both of you to roll 1d20 each.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. This is perfect, actually. Very anime.
Yeah, so anime.
14. Oh my. It's 14 and 11 both mean that the romance is ongoing.
Oh, sweet.
Even at the end of the festival.
Nice.
Hey, that doesn't mean it can't be Roberta. Hey, there's no
true.
specific person, right?
That is true.
Well,
Nice
I was
save.
gonna get to that. Listen.
Nice save.
I was gonna get to that if Falcon would allow me.
Nice save.
Go right ahead.
All right.
Like I said, I'm more interested in what Cadence is up to. I knew I was going to pick Roberta. What is Cadence up to?
You know what? Yeah, Cadence, what are you doing first?
All right. He will be on the festival because everything here is new to him, and he would love to see, all kinds of new tradition, new culture. For him, he's a far traveler, so he doesn't really know much stuff. until he met this Eladrin like lady who looks absolutely stunning, and like she's probably like just bruising the shops as well. So he felt that connection, you know, at first sight. So he would love to approach the lady, and you know, next thing you know, they're walking down the streets, talking differences about Feywild and Shadowfell, and how they just
I bet they both have like very similar personalities. You know,
well,
like how Cadence is
probably for Eladrins, their moods change. Like their moods shift.
Their seasons.
Very rapidly.
Yeah.
But for Cadence, he's always chipperish, so he takes it. He'll just takes it. Yeah. So, like, for the time being, they'll just laugh and visit sites and just sometimes mocking at the traditions, and sometimes mocking at their own culture. Yeah, just never-ending exchange of conversations. So yeah, that's what he would do, and he's quite happy about it.
At some point during the festivities, while wearing the dress and seeing that it's maybe later in the evening, seeing that there's the lights, the beautiful array of lights and lanterns and stuff like that. Roberta sees some people getting to start to dance for like possibly a waltz.
Wow, that's
okay.
Oh no, did it not like it? Did it not like the thing I sent you?
Actually, that's because I did it wrong. Here, give me a moment here.
Well, before you play it, I just want to set up the scene, but you can test it out if you want. So go. Okay. She's gonna say, Mana.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Just follow me. And I grab his hand.
Okay. I am very, very unprepared.
Dance, my boy, dance.
And I'm going to start a waltz with Mana.
Nice.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, I start leading him.
Okay, and then like I don't know how to feel about this, so I'm just gonna go along. And I'm just like, I assume you're in the dress, right? Like,
yeah, I'm in the dress.
Yeah. So if anything, Rana is just wearing very casual clothing, like brown trousers, white tunic, and then just brown boots. And it's like, this is the second time I've seen you in a dress.
I hope this one is a little bit more to your liking.
To my liking?
Don't drew on the clothes, boy.
You see, Cadence is standing with the stunning Eladrin woman.
Yeah.
Is Cadence waltzing too?
Cadence is in. Yep, I'm waltzing past you guys and just saying, "Don't drew on the lady. It's not polite." And I just walk away.
And then I'm like, wait, can we stop? Wait, and then I'm just like, is that Cadence dancing with a woman? Oh, like
I believe it's so. Yeah. What?
And I have like this kind of mischievous look in my face. No, that's fine. And I'm like, and then I realize, wait, shit. Oh right. Okay. And I'm like, let's go back to dancing.
Yeah.
And I actually want to roll performance just so that I can see like how well I can keep up.
Should I roll performance and fuck up the dance?
You can try, sure.
I think you're fine. Oh. You're fine? Question mark. Can I
Mana?
Can I help her, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So you help direct her with the dance. When you realize she has absolutely no clue what she's doing, Mana, who has had some training in the dance, in the art of the dance, is able to help direct her.
And Yeah, and I just say, I know it looks like we just spin in the waltz, but there's more to it than that. Yeah, and then I'm just like, follow the steps. So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right, left, up, and then like I'm leading her
Nice.
to doing a waltz. Yeah.
All right.
And I'm just looking at Mana, and I'm just saying, this was good. I needed something like this. You know, if something fun. I know I'm not exactly. Many are surprised that I would enjoy something like this, but I really do.
I'm not surprised.
You really aren't you, man?
I mean, if people see me, I'm scared of wolves. I still use swords to fight, and everyone has their different sides. I don't think it's that surprising.
I kind of smile for a bit, still kind of dancing the best that I can.
So, this is my role, so I assume I'm the one who instigates it. So,
Okay.
like, this is my event, so I'm just like, Roberta, I think it's pretty obvious, but I do have a liking towards you.
I just kind of smile and I just say, I may have noticed.
Okay, you noticed.
A couple
And-
times, actually.
A couple of times, okay. He's biting his tongue, like, please, just let it be over, just let it be over.
And I just kind of get close to Mana and I just say, the feeling's mutual. And then I grab him. I grab his face, and then I kiss him on the lips.
Cadence.
Amazing.
Kane sees this.
The woman points that out and says, "Oh, look, love among the younger races. Such a fleeting thing. Wouldn't you agree?"
I would agree. Let's try it, shall we? And I kiss her as well.
Nice, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes. And then she just laughs. She just, after the kiss, she just chuckles and says, "Oh, if only my brother Aramel could see me now."
Aramel? Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh
The DM
my.
is making connections.
Yeah.
Oh my. Here's your brother-in-law. Oh my.
So
I pull back from
Oh,
my man.
perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Nice.
He literally short circuits for like the next like 10 seconds.
Now I'm just like dragging you, like your feet are dragging on the ground as I'm trying to continue the waltz. I'm just gonna slowly dance my way out of the center of the dancing place so that everyone's not looking at me drag you around.
Yeah, I'm just there and I'm just like, sorry, okay, and then I need a second. And his face is completely red and like, hey, what's that? Hey, that looks very delicious. Why don't you try it? And I'm just like, I'll be back. And I walk off awkwardly.
Alright. I just stand there smiling, but I'm having fun.
yeah.
And I look up for my bro, Nathan.
Yeah. Alright, your bro is impressing not one but 3 women with his tall tale.
I kind of like shout, Nathan, can we talk?
Of course. I'm so sorry, ladies, but family always comes first. I'll be seeing you.
Respectable.
Nice.
Respectable.
We're seeing you. And yes, don't worry, I am fabulously single. You can become part of that family too. If you like.
It's
Well,
ruined.
that goes on as he comes close. I'm just like,
Yes? What is it,
now
little
that
brother?
begs the question, how are you still single?
I've just never found the right woman. You know what I mean?
I
There's
know what you
plenty of
mean.
women, but it's just not the right one. Do you understand?
I get it. And I'm just like, okay. I think you need to help me here.
Of course, what exactly is it? Does a woman caught your fancy, little brother?
The girl I fancied me, so I don't know what to do.
Well, half the work has been done for you. What? I'm not going to date her for you. You do it. She's your girl.
Oh
Okay,
my
but what do
God.
I do? What do I say? Like, what does that? I don't know. This is the first time I've ever been in a relationship. My mom and dad didn't
Well-
prepare me for this.
Well, it's just Nathan thinks and says, well, exactly who is this girl? Let's start with that.
One of my party members, her.
It looks at you and says, no.
Roberta, yes.
The
Yes.
the Lovelace Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, he just shakes his head and says, you, my boy, are in for an interesting discovery.
I mean,
He's
she's already
leaning close.
interesting, so it shouldn't
He
change
leans in
anything.
close. Yeah, Nathan leans in close to you and says, in a lower voice, says, the women who are the hardest on the outside tend to have the softest insides.
I don't think he meant to be that creepy,
Yeah.
but boy, is that
me.
come out so bad.
I'm sorry. I know. It's just,
I'm just like,
She
No,
might
yeah,
seem
that-
like she might seem like an emotionless woman on the outside, but trust me, inside, there's an exuberant person inside just waiting to come out.
yeah, I mean, like, I know them just like, yeah, I get that. I just like, I don't know what to do now.
But she confessed to you.
Huh?
Did she confess to you? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
confessed to her. I mean,
And she agreed. She said it's mutual. I
yeah.
suppose your first thing you should do is find out whether or not it's whether or not she's
Not-
being polite,
okay.
or if it's actually, or if she actually feels this way.
No, that, yeah. I couldn't have, yeah. So she might be just polite. Okay, I gotta figure that out first. Okay. Whew, okay. Ah,
Yes,
do I have a
Yes.
chance?
if anyone does, I would say it would be Cadence, but you come a very close second. But he sees Cadence walk by with the larger woman and never mind, you just got top spot. Good luck, little brother!
Wait, oh, okay, fine. And then I'm just like, but, I'm gonna pay you back we'll find you the right woman, okay?
One day.
One
One
day.
day.
But I don't think today is going to be that day.
And I'm just like, wait. Okay, so remember we talked about my friend that's in the far realm, right? I think you would love to meet her, actually.
Oh.
Hmm.
I said to her, like,
The Yankee girl.
And you know what? She uses a great sword, and I think you appreciate that.
Oh.
Oh my.
Now this
And
changes
as the-
everything.
and As you say, right? She may seem a bit weird, rough around the edges, but
I heard your story. She sounds quite feisty.
she is,
I would
brother.
love to meet this woman close.
And I just say, we'll find her. We'll eventually get her back. I think she's still alive in the far realm, and we're planning to see if we can do anything about it. So, best case scenario, I can introduce her.
It's best case scenario, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. You still need to rescue the poor girl.
That is true. That is true. But if anything that you taught me, we always heroes always save the girl, right?
Exactly. Enjoy yourself here today, but remember, tomorrow, the maiden must be rescued.
I know how to say that is true. And I'm just like, okay, calm down. I can maybe walk back now. Thanks, brother.
Alright. That's no problem. Anytime you need advice.
And I kind of whisper, you should really be playing with 3 women though. But I won't judge. Bye.
He just watches you guys. Yes, does he know I've never actually touched him? Now, my dear, how are you doing?
Oh, he's a virgin too. Okay, that's nice.
I go, and then I probably just try not to panic for the rest of the night.
Yes.
Okay.
The rest of the festival passes peacefully.
Nice.
Now, the one thing you noticed about this is that Dario's representative has not shown up. He's shown their face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. What
Who?
happened? Oh, no.
Already forgot the person. Already left him in the back of my mind. The party is too great.
There was a lot happening this session.
Yeah. Well, you keep an eye on him for the 2 weeks that the fire festival goes on. At the end of the fire festival, the 3 of you are named as the heroes of Longbridge by Tabris Arkwright.
Nice. Love
There's
the
much
title.
cheering and toasting in your honor.
Heroes of the Longbridge.
That's pretty dope. I'm pretty happy with that.
Finally, we have a proper title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only really works in Longbridge, but you know what? It's a title.
fine. It's a title. We don't.
The Dragon's Tear moves on.
The gate is
The
closed.
the gates close, and the fires fade from Firestorm Peak.
Nice.
You won't see it again for another 20 years.
It's a short amount of time, but sure.
There's definitely there's definitely a sigh of relief that
Yes.
that this chapter is closed.
For now.
sure.
Alright.
Mhm.
The Fire Festival
We
has
still
died
haven't seen
down.
the representative, did we?
Yes. No, you have not.
I'm worried now.
The cleanup has begun, cleaning the town up from the treatise and the trash from the party. Decorations are put away. Mana has learned to heed his older sister's warning about eating spicy food.
That's a good one.
As the moment the festival ends, we haven't seen the representative. I kind of gather, the party at somewhere, maybe over lunch or something. I'm just like,
Yeah.
guys, the representative we asked for didn't come. I think something's wrong.
I'm concerned about that too. Yeah, and Dario wouldn't have sent an amateur. He would have sent somebody who knew what he was doing.
And then I just say, actually, the last time we talked, it seems like he was handling something. I fear that might have done something. That thing might have become a bigger issue. Should we head back?
I think we need to head to the Lovelaces. Yeah.
As you discuss this, as Roberta suggests heading back to the Lovelaces, one of the members of the Longbridge Guard comes up to you and says, "Excuse me, Sarah Mana. There's a man. If the guard stops and there's a person at the gate, a curious knight who wishes to speak with you."
Oh, okay, and I'm like, oh, let's go.
Oh, okay. I'll head over.
Yeah, you head over and you see the knight. The knight is humanoid, fully encased in plate armor. And as you approach, the guy who's leading you whispers, "Yeah, we would have let him in, but he just is a little off. You know what I mean? Like, look at him. He's standing completely straight. He's not moving when he speaks. It speaks like common is not his first language."
Greetings? Hello?
Yeah, the knight, when you say hello and greetings, the knight turns to look at you, moves very stiffly. It almost reminds
It's a
you of like the
construct?
animated armor
Hmm.
that your parents keep in the house as security.
Can I
Yes.
tell if it's a construct?
Make an insight check, kids.
Insight
good call,
or
good call.
Arcana?
Insight or Arcana.
Arcana it is. It's a 9. I have no clue.
It's you have no idea.
That's
it
a
could
1.
it could be a fake. Could even be some kind of a disguised undead under there.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I like that.
Um,
Yeah, I kind of. What does he say?
He looks at you and says, "You are Manakel.
Yes,
You are
I am Manakel.
Correct.
Yes, that is me.
I am here on behalf of Dario Lovelace."
Oh. Oh, okay, so you're fine. Actually, we do want to ask you some things, if that's fine.
Go ahead.
It might be a while. Would you like to sit down inside?
He thinks for a moment and says, "Of course. Just let me get my horse." He turns and he gets the horse that is, and the horse is armored. It's wearing plate armor, but it's also got a surcoat over top of it to completely hide it. You can only see like the hooves underneath it.
And I kind of just looked at the back of the group. Wait, didn't it take a month for us to get here? From
Yeah.
the Lovelace Castle?
Yes.
I didn't take account for that. We all go like, right.
Right. Realistic travel times in D&D that usually doesn't happen.
Yes, and then he says, the knight says, "I did not come from Lovelace Castle.
Oh.
I came from the southeast, from the eastern edge of the Reach."
Oh, okay. Wait,
Who are you
Is
and
that
what do you
farther?
want?
no, wait, we asked for him. We invited him.
No,
says,
but
"I
he
am
said he's not
here-
from Lovelace Castle.
Yeah, but he's still a representative.
Lovelace contacted me with magic, and he said that I should go to Longbridge, that they needed help."
Do
help?
you?
Hmm.
So this is something that I was a little worried about. We weren't very specific on what we
We sent a
needed him
message
for.
to invite him to
For-
the party.
To enjoy
For
the
the
festivities. We never really
festivities.
said we needed help necessarily.
Can I read into this thing?
Yeah, I wanted. insight checks,
I
dude.
think that this is not the guy we're looking for.
This is a
Make an insight check.
scam.
12.
3. I've been rolling terribly today.
Oh, thank
Roberta.
God, Mana.
Thank God, man.
Roberta and Cadence, you think this guy seems off.
Yeah. He's
Man,
totally
I-
off.
Man, he is definitely off, but he is also telling the truth.
He's definitely off, but telling the truth.
It's hard. It's really hard.
I will go over to him and say, then we'll make this quick then. We need a way into the far plane. Is there far realm, sorry. Is there anyone in Lovelace Castle who would have the ability to do something like that?
I can, but not here. That is why Dario sent
you
me.
can.
Ah.
Dario
Okay.
used magic to learn what the motive behind your call was. The orcs
Damn
had
it!
descended from the mountains, and while Dario could deal with them, he could not send anyone from the castle. So he sent me.
Ah.
All right.
Wait, Dario found out. Oh, I'm not a good liar, am I?
Roberta will.
Used magic.
You know what happened? Mana? He literally, like, you finished the call, and then he went, "I'm gonna go scry on Mana," and then saw us talking about like, man, it was great how that worked perfectly, right, guys?
Well, remember, he knew you went up there to deal with the problem, so he was with whatever weirdness was going on at Firestorm Base. So his response was, you know what? Let's just scry up there to make sure I'm not being led into a trap.
Right, that makes sense.
That made sense. So like anyway, I just say, all right, that's great. Then I mean, but where do we have to go so you can do this?
My castle, on the
Your
eastern edge of the Reach. A long journey awaits.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Then I guess we have to tell Mom and Dad. Oh. Anyway. Before that, what's your name, by the way? I don't think you introduced yourself.
I did not. I am Hanzo.
Hanzo.
Lord of the East.
Hanzo? No, just kidding. Hanzo. Hanzo. Nice.
Is he carrying a bow? Do you have a brother named Genji?
Do you have a tattoo of a dragon?
No, he carries first thing you notice, he has a large shield. And the shield depicts a crumbling castle floating over a green hill.
Oh.
No.
Actually, wait. Is he just speaking? Wait. If he's from the east, is it just that he can't if I can insight this? Is the reason why he's speaking like this just because he has not a total grasp of the language?
Maybe.
Yeah. But not like us. He's like beep boop. I'm a robot. I'm undead.
Make an insight check.
Do it. Newness. The 20.
You believe that it's not just that he's from a different place. You also believe he's not human, or elf, or dwarf, or anything usual.
War voice.
I see.
No.
I kind of ask.
Hanzo's
I don't think it. Well, first of all, he came here to help us. I don't think we should impose on it. So I just say, that's great. We'll head out as soon as possible if that's the case. I look to my party and I just say,
he looks at you and says, "You do not trust me."
No, it's
for sure.
We certainly trust you.
Are you mocking him? Oh my god. That's even worse.
To Roberta, and he says, I can see I need to convince you.
No. It's guys.
All right, we're just messing with you. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
He reaches up and he unhooks his helmet and then takes it off.
Oh.
And what you see under it is not what you expected.
Undead? I was
No.
expecting
No head?
undead.
No, he has a head.
Okay. No head.
He has a head.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it is made of dozens of small shards of translucent red crystal.
Ooh.
He's made of crystal?
Wait,
And
are you a
for
warforged?
eyes, no, he's not.
Damn it.
For eyes, he has these two yellow dots floating where the eyes would be on a normal human. And when he speaks, the eyes flare in time with his words.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
And I'm just like, see?
this is my face. I am sorry, but this is not my language. Is that the word?
Yes.
Yeah. It's fine. And I looked at these two and I'm just like, you guys want to apologize?
No, fascinating. What race are you? Like,
Roberta, like this was
point.
for me.
Yeah.
For me. Well, Cadence is doing that.
Yeah.
And obviously he's super interested, and I am interested too. But Roberta specifically, like, this was more of a test to see if this guy would do the act of something to convince us. And he'll say, I apologize. I did not mean to offend you. I was just concerned.
You were suspicious. That is understandable.
Please.
I'm just like, you guys can talk. I'm sorry about that. I need to tell my mom and dad about it. Have fun, guys.
Hunter says, I would be suspicious too if I could not hear thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm
guys,
thinking.
I have to go.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Sure.
That's fine.
We're gonna end. Well, actually, you know what? This is a great place.
Yeah, this is a great place to end. Nice.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good game. Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Yeah, good game, good night. I'm excited for more Hanzo. This is interesting.
Hanzo is going to be an interesting fellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
by
just
the
so
way,
you know, he's actually
go ahead.
a race that was introduced at the end of third edition. Not third edition. Sorry, fourth edition.
Ooh, interesting.
He is a race called a Shardmind.
Shardmind. I think I've heard of that. Interesting. I need to go back to search. Oh, by the way, go ahead.
It'll be interesting.
Okay.
Sorry, so he's going to be an interesting fellow. He does not speak yet, but he does have some powerful abilities at his disposal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I ask something?
Go ahead.
The Eladrin lady, is she coming with us? Yes. Cadence is affected. You know, he's affectionate.
Find out next week on Ashes of Charlotte.
An Ashes of Charlotte.
2 weeks. Find out in 2 weeks when the next episode airs.
Oh my god! There's so much happened this session.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
this is so good. Like, I love
so
peaceful
good.
and quiet downtime, and I love you guys sing, but never kiss. That's the downside. You guys should.
No, we did kiss in the end.
No, I mean.
Oh, at that moment.
Yeah, at that moment.
Well, I thought about doing it in that moment, but I felt that it was meant to be. I think it was more of a tender moment for Roberta, so I was like, I don't think it's romantic as more as it's just tender.
All right.
And
it's fine.
That was why I was like, when you said, "Oh, by the way, there's a festival," I was like, okay, well, it's gonna happen there. There's no way.
That's what I figured. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the Hanzo arc. It's you guys have played Darkest Dungeon?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Of course you have.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you play the Colors of Madness DLC?
A little bit. I can't beat it, so I constantly get my members.
Well, Colors of Madness, you're not supposed to beat it. It's just you last as long as you can.
Yeah.
Right.
And then tally up the score. But Hanzo's is definitely going to be inspired a little by it. Like his banner was inspired. His coat of arms is inspired by the wrecked mill, for example.
Right.
So for example, you remember, like you've seen like the background of Colors of Madness, how the mill just floats there.
Right. Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's a tower and it's on a tower and it's on a green field. That's what his coat of arms is.
Nice.
Right. I'm very excited. I'm very excited
really
for the.
And also, he is very far away. He was able to make it in the time that he did because, well, you know what? You'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You'll find out.
Yeah, I just realized. Yeah, there's fucking miles away. But we'll definitely figure it out.
He said it will take you months to get there.
Yeah. Well, basically, because it sounds like, it's like fuck. This happens every time where it's like, oh man, A team is interesting, but B team's cool stuff's happening too, and I'm like, ugh. It's like I'm
torn.
Like part of me is torn, which one we're gonna do next week, but that's up to you. That's whatever you have.
Well, next week we're gonna do the A team. A team, I really just have what I have planned is I have fights, a couple of revelations of fights. And then we'll just skip on to the B team.
All right.
Hey, that's perfect. That sounds fun.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
Balanced.
All
right.
Balance, man. All right. Thanks for the great session, guys. That was awesome.
No problem.
All right.
No problem. I'm glad you enjoyed.
We are. We did.
Yep, Robin.
Go ahead.
This episode is called Fire Festival.
Fire Festival.
Yes.
Yes. It's
perfect.
fitting.
FIRE, not FYRE. I do not want this. I do not want this game to be associated with that failure.
See, I held back on the jokes, but in retrospect, I would have loved to go like, oh man, and the lanterns are shaped like an orange square,
and it's on an island.
Look at these sandwiches! Look at these amazing sandwiches.
No, like I said, I'm not going to. I don't want this game associated with that failure.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fair. All right, guys, I gotta go. But great session. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Yep. Talk to you later. Good game. Good night.
Good night, guys.